Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 21 of Meeting of the Monster Houses. I am me, these are them. Last time, traveling happened and quest getting happened. There were many NPCs with exclamation points above their head that were talked to. And now you're getting ready to go and actually do the things that you were set to do. So, I believe we left off with you guys essentially trying to come up with a name. And then amending the contract that you were given.
And off camera, we spent way too long, debating it.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the thread.
Names are hard. Names are hard.
I looked at
Names
the
are hard.
day, and all of a sudden there was a gigantic fucking thread in the Discord of what we're calling ourselves here. Why don't
we have a, but we got a few bangers out of it though, and we did come to a consensus, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
There was a vote called, and 3 of you voted. So
It was pretty much unanimous. I didn't vote because it was pointless. I also like the name too.
So, as the Scholars March begins their first journey as a group with a group name. So you guys essentially go talk to Professor Berghest, I believe, is the one who gave you the paperwork. Essentially agree to do this, blah 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 blah. Payment in certain amounts. You have essentially 5 days to get to the location of the dig site for Professor Tallerstein and his students. The other one is kind of time sensitive, but not as much. Like, you could go and do that on the way, or you could do it on the way back. But it probably shouldn't be left for too long.
It's the one with the dangerous floor, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, I want to call it Lich Lilies.
That is amazing.
That would have been a good name for that. I just called it Nightfoil.
That was
It's the power things, right?
It's all good.
I love how we spent like an entire fucking week brainstorming a group name. Yet the second we start a session, Devin just belts out a baller name for a fucking plant.
That's fine. That's probably going to make its way into another thing later.
I'm sorry.
You want to find a plant lich?
Hey man, I came up with a couple good ones.
We have a space lich and a normal lich. Now we can have a plant lich. So here we go.
Oh no. Have I made a new enemy? I'm sorry, guys.
So you guys have essentially 5 days to get there. The according to the information you were given, it's going to take about 2 days to travel. If you go straight there, it'll take you 2 days to travel the underroads to get to where it's supposed to be. So that leaves you with basically 3 days to play.
So that's for the lily specifically, or for the like?
That's for the school field trip. So the school field trip is in 5 days. You have to be there in 5 days. It takes you 2 days to get there if you take the road. So you have about 3 days to fuck around with. If you want to use those days to, I don't know, go take care of the other thing, or shop, or like explore the city a little bit, great, fantastic. The entrance to the underroads is in the city, so you don't have to travel far to get to it.
How far away is the Nightfoil thing, or do we just, if we find it, we get it? I forget the specifics.
It's on your way. According to the map, you were given a small, like, basically directions. You were given like the play-by-play, but you weren't given like a map of the Underdark. according to your play-by-play and according to the instructions given by Berghest, you're going to pass by the tomb on the way there. It'll be off on a side road, which is easy enough to find. So you could go and, like, conceivably it's basically a straight shot down. It's not super far away. So you're gonna pass by it on the way there, essentially. You can either.
And it takes 2 days to get there, right? Does it? I'm wondering how long it takes to get to the Nightfoil place.
Like a day and a half, maybe.
So there's not a way we can probably like get there, double back, and then head all the way to the.
I mean, you could go and take care of it real quick. It's up to you. Like, you could get there on like the half day, take care of it, and then show up for the other thing. But like I said, you have 3 days to play with, time wise. Starting from right now. So if you wanted to like leave now, take care of it, and then just be there and camp out at the dig site, you could. If you wanted to take a day, shop around, do some stuff, then leave, then take care of the thing, then get there, you could, and still have a long rest.
I mean, it depends on if we want to. I like to be expeditious about things, you know? I don't like to have things hanging over our heads. So it depends on one, if we want to take care of it on our way back or not. I don't know if the field trip is going to travel with us back or not, which would make doing something discreetly a lot more difficult. But if we go, we can just head off to the side, you know, take care of it and then meet them.
I mean, we should take care of it first, because if we else think the fester, it'll probably be a lot harder to take care of.
Do you want to just head there now? I mean, does anyone have anything pressing we need to do?
I think it might be for the best if we head there now, sir. But that's my 2 cents.
Chance, anything pressing you need to do while we're here?
No.
All right, it's a decision. Let us go.
Oh, there's one thing I should probably do.
And this is why I ask beforehand. That way I don't already start muzzling the horses. Okay, what is it?
I just need to arrange for a letter back to Lairshad. Let them know I'm gonna be. How long I'm gonna be gone? In case they need me for anything.
Sir, would it not be prudent to change the party name before we leave?
We did. I changed the thing. I scratched out the Explorers and changed it to the Scholars March.
Probably.
I'm sorry. What's the party name again?
The party.
You settled on
What'd you say?
March, right?
Yeah, we are the Scholars March, which makes sense because most of us are from a background of intellectual. I don't know what the word is. What is it? We're scientists, specialists. We pursue knowledge. Even Ash pursues knowledge in some way, shape, or form.
I like to figure out about our shit, because our shit is interesting.
Sure. Hey, bam, we got it. It's great. I like the other name we had, but I guess this fits more.
Enough.
And besides Scholars, yeah, it's kind of nice because we're the Scholars March. We are marching forward. We do not deter. It's got a nice to it, I think. Yeah. I'm glad we all came up with that together, and only us. No one else helped us.
Yes.
But it was
Yeah. Chance just arranged for a letter to be delivered to the mayor of Lairshad. Like, hey, gonna be a bit longer getting back than what I said previously.
Well, I mean, they're going down to like fix up your house, so I think it's fine if you don't go there and your house, you know.
No,
you don't
the
have
letter.
to tell them where you're going or what you're doing. You're the Lord.
I'm
You do it as you wish. Their job is to be the steward anyway of the city. In the meantime,
I mean, I would still. I feel like it was proper etiquette to at least let the mayor know, hey, gonna be gone for such and such amount of time.
Gonna be gone chaperoning some fucking kids. See you later, dog.
So like the idea was like I would just let them know, hey, it'll be a bit longer than I said originally.
Sure.
Trying to do the proper noble thing.
Do you want to send a letter and a courier, or do you want to use magic?
Yeah.
Strovan is just shedding a bit of a tear.
I mean,
I'm so proud.
I was also saying that with about as much sarcasm as anything. Yep. Saying letter, let the mayor know, hey, I said I was gonna be gone for this long, seems like I'm gonna be gone longer.
Right. Are you paying for snail mail, or are you just gonna send it?
Yes. I'm gonna pay. I'm just gonna. I think I said a courier.
Okay. Courier for that takes. What did we say? Like it was like 3 to 5 days ish. So
yeah,
let's call it like 4 silver. I'll average it out.
All right. Done and dusted.
Should probably prepare my spells. I'm preparing some weird spells because it's a weird day. I hope people will forgive me.
Sure. Whatever you want to do.
I am preparing my usual.
Okay, so the plan was to leave pretty much immediately and get there ahead of time? Is that what I got?
Yeah. Plus, it's good to kind of scout the site before the people get there, and it just actual talking about the mission. It's good to scout beforehand just in case there's some shit already there that would prove dangerous.
I thought we were heading to the undead place first, and then.
That's what we're saying.
Picking it up, heading forward to this. Hopefully, there's no complications. There would never be any complications. That would be hard.
No.
There's gonna be so many complications.
A good burying it. Everyone good on rations and shit?
So?
Yes, sir. It's not like I have the money for him anyway.
Well, I'm just saying if we run out, got the goodest of berries.
Hmm.
Okay. So, getting on the road, the entranceway to the Underroads and into the Underdark is on the western half of the riverbank. If I can find my map, where did I put that? It's up here somewhere, right? Let me see. Oh god, I have to go through the whole thread. Okay, here we go. So if I go ahead and find the map here and look at it. Oh god, it's so small. I can't fucking see. God damn it. Okay. Well, it's on. So see that fucking. If you're looking at the map, it's like right across the bridge. It's in the main circular plaza. It looks like the name starts with 2 G's on there. That's where it is.
Oh, we're looking at the fun map that loads really well.
Yeah, the big one, the big one that I couldn't get to fucking work last time. That one.
Great. Now I'm gonna fucking find that shit again. Did you pin it?
I can. It's in Discord somewhere. Let me fucking.
Please and thank you.
Yes. Please and thank you.
I found it. You know, it's past all the stupid names.
Yeah. Just throw that in the bins, why not? That's somewhere. So it's
So we're
far right, the largest circular plaza, like right across from the bridge on the the eastern side of the riverbank. I don't know if that's the western, but it should be on the east side of the city.
the circle of something.
Yeah, the GG circle, the one that starts with 2 G's. That one. I can't read the name because it opened in my browser and not on my computer.
The
Circle of gargoyles.
Yeah, that one. Sure, whatever it is. This is why. Oh, here we go. Maybe I can open it.
How's it?
Okay, there we go. I don't know. It's like the Circle of Spartacus or something like that. It's kind of what it says.
Oh wait, am I in the wrong place? You said on the eastern side of the map, right?
Yeah, which is the right-hand side of the picture.
Right, across from the bridgeway, so that'd be the circle of gargoyles.
Yep,
Yeah.
right there. So in the center of
Cool.
that plaza, there's just it's like a subway tunnel almost that just ramps down into the earth. And is guarded by it's essentially that this is like the border with the Underdark. So it has a couple of Drow guards stationed at the entrance itself. So essentially it's like almost an immediate shift in like in tone, where it's like a relatively like, you know, decent nice day with like these kind of European style buildings, and then just at the entrance there's like a gate over a big hole in the ground that ramps down into darkness, and completely different architecture, like very very gothic and stylized, and these Drow soldiers that are standing guard, wearing essentially like full plate mail, carrying halberds and shields, and just a completely different look to them. Their armor, it reminds you almost of like a raven or a crow kind of design, where they have this helmet that has the helmet visor like comes down over their eyes in like this kind of beak formation to keep the sun out of their eyes, or to keep the light, I guess, out of their eyes, because you can't see the fucking sun. But essentially, just to keep the light out of their eyes so that they're not as affected by their light sensitivity.
Got it.
And then just, you know, overlapping plates of some kind of dark metal.
Interesting.
Mhm.
You approach them and show your contract, and, you know, essentially like, we're heading down there to deal with problems, and they're like, okay, cool. Is the short end of it, and then you guys can essentially start traveling into the Underdark. The Underroads here, it's a very very wide road paved with cobblestone. That is it's easy enough for like maybe like 3 carts to ride side by side on. So somewhere in the neighborhood of, say, 30 feet wide as you guys are traveling down it. And you can see that, you know, at like spaced throughout the underground here, where the light becomes too dim for certain other humanoids to see. There are what are essentially street lamps, which is like a metal pole with a lantern hanging on it that casts like a dim kind of pale light on the rest of the tunnel, so that at least the road is lit and you can see where you're going. It's like basically like driving down a highway at night, and the only light you have is the street lights. That's essentially it.
Gotcha.
So you guys are meandering through the cobblestone, and it's very, very much the same thing. Like as you guys are traveling through, the scenery does not change a whole lot. Every now and then you do come across side passages and tunnels that kind of split off and branch off into different directions. Some of them paved, some of them are not, and some of them have like, you know, signs like this location this way, this location that way. You guys, following the instructions that were left for you, spend, like I said, about a day and a half traveling. Not much is going to affect you here, and along the way, and during your travel here, you would see people essentially moving throughout the tunnels along with you. So this road is relatively safe and well traveled by a lot of people. At one point, you pass by a cart of Duergar merchants that's heading out, like the opposite direction that you guys are coming from. There are patrols of Drow soldiers that go back and forth along the road. And at certain intersections, at certain checkpoints, basically throughout, there are essentially campsites where carts and wagons can pull off and kind of set up camp for the night, if they so wish, and just kind of, you know, hang out and rest. So you essentially have to, you share a campsite with a couple other different campers along the way. Whether it's, you know, Drow for Neblin or Duergar, or if it's human merchants and elvish merchants, whatever. There's a whole mixture of people that are traveling the underroads, doing trade or traveling in between cities or what have you.
I don't know who's breathing that heavily into your mic, but stop eating it.
It's not McDonald's out here, man. You don't have to scarf it down that hard.
Giggity. I mean, that's bad. Horrible.
Did you say giggity?
Maybe.
You can't prove that.
I can.
We have it on recording.
I have it on tape. Quagmire's gonna sue you now.
Anyways.
Oh yeah, fairly certain Seth Green's too busy trying to get back his NFT.
What?
Seth
Never
Green's
mind.
the family. Seth Green's the Family Guy guy, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Seth Green is the guy who voices Chris. The guy who runs the show is Seth MacFarlane.
Ah.
Anyway, small detour. Imagine if you just found Peter Griffin just down the tunnels getting eaten by a purple worm or something. Okay. So as you guys are traveling, it takes you about a day and a half, and you take the side road that you're required to do, and about an hour down that side road, you come across the front of a large stone door that's been carved into the rock off to the side of you, with writing in Elvish above the door. Those of you who can read Elvish will understand it as a marker for the tomb down here. The front doors have currently been chained up, and there's a sign posted on the front of it that says, "Knight's Foil, do not enter."
I'm guessing we're very much about to enter.
Yeah.
All right, everyone gather around. I want to take precautions, so I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay, one more thing before you do anything else.
Apologies.
In a small alcove, small for the Underdark, but it's fairly large alcove in terms of you guys. There is essentially a small wooden cottage that is basically across the street from the tomb itself, which has a candlelight on in one of the windows. You can see that someone is home at least. So there you go.
Was this mentioned at all? Was that there was going to be somebody basically opposite the fucking tomb?
Yeah, it would have been. The tomb has a gravekeeper who lives nearby, meaning right across the street from it. His job is essentially just to live here and tend to the graves, and he was the one who reported the incident in the first place and sent the letter for help. So he would be the one to talk to if you don't want to break down the door.
Yeah, let's just go. No, hey, we're here to clean out the.
Go on, Lord Chance. Your most diplomatic member. Go.
Make it so sinister sounding. You're our most diplomatic member.
Tavanta just finds it funny that Chance is now a politician.
Meanwhile, Chance is screaming internally at every second of every day.
Absolutely, and that's why Tavanta laughs.
Pain without your love, pain can't get enough.
Alright, so knocking on the door.
Is it Heaven's Door?
I wish.
You hear motion inside, and then the door swings open to reveal elderly, even for an elf, Drow, with a thick, like Sam Elliott mustache and very thick eyebrows, on an old and wrinkled face. He says, "Yes, is there something I can do to help you?"
We're here. We're sent by the college to deal with the undead problem.
Oh, it's about time. We've been waiting for quite some time for someone to show up and deal with this. Dangerous things, dangerous. Well, come in. I will give you a briefing. He steps aside to let you into his small little cottage. It's a cozy interior. Not super big, but good enough for him and him alone. You can see he's got a table and chairs set up in what is essentially his dining room. Nearby a fireplace that is currently burning some kind of material. You're not sure, but whatever it is, it's not producing smoke, only heat. And at this point, he's also you can see that on the table itself, he has a book that's open to one page. It appears that he was just kind of like chilling out in his house for however long, because he couldn't exactly go to work. He says, come in and sit. Are you familiar with this type of extermination procedure?
Were we told about this at all? The procedure by contract?
No, probably not.
Absolutely, 100%. We got this covered. Don't worry.
Make a deception check.
You have to stop me.
I mean, I was about to, but then VG called for a roll. I didn't even get a chance to.
Okay.
I'll let you roll, fail miserably, then I'll shut you down.
Was it deception?
Yeah.
Cool. Hold on. Let me do my 50 bajillion fucking.
Oh,
What was that about failing misery, bitch? What was that?
That would
I
be
mean, I'm gonna cut you off regardless.
that would be
What was
a
that?
good roll if he didn't roll a natural 20 on his inside check. So
Get fucked.
unfortunately, he's like, oh
Hey.
good, you almost got me. You almost got me.
Apologies, my friend here. What is it? We were not given the procedure by the college. I'll need to file
That's fine.
complaint
That
about
is why I'm here. I've seen this purge several times. This crazy thing. So here is general bit of knowledge about the plants. The plants are poisonous if ingested, but should not affect you in any other way. That being said, best course of action is to either burn body or to cast certain magic spells to kill plant life on bodies. This way, whatever is reanimating them goes away and bodies just become corpses once again.
Would you say that radiant spells are more effective?
Certain spells more effective, yes, depending on that. Fire seems to be very potent. Difficulty in numbers, unfortunately, if one is not versed in magic, as I am. I am not versed in magic. Otherwise, I would have burned tunnels myself. Also, fire can be dangerous underground just because of smoke content, so be careful when actually using fire.
Looks at my prepared flaming sphere spell.
Looks at my everything.
Yeah.
And I assume no one is upset that their relatives are gonna have their bodies burned from this. Or...
Well, people are very upset, but they really don't want their relatives walking around being shambling mound of zombies. No. So, extermination is standard practice when something like this happens. It does not happen often, but when it does, we are prepared. Best course of action, if you want my opinion, deal with bodies without fire, then gather together and burn. If you can manage to do all at once. That way, dead body smoke does not invade your nostrils and cause you to be sick.
sounds reasonable.
Final thing I warn you about is that Knight's Foil very dangerous. If one of you dies, one of you will probably come back to life. Just saying, you may have to burn body if one of you is dead. Also, Knight's Foil is not to be removed from tomb. Knight's Foil to be burned in entirety, no sampling. Please.
Of course.
We've had plenty of times me had to chase off fucking teenage mages and shit who are trying to get one up on their potions class. Trying to sneak into my tomb, I have to beat with shovel. No, we need no sampling. No, none of that. Once you are done in tunnel, like I come to me after I search you, make sure no samples. Then once clean of Knight's Foil, then you go and receive payment.
Okay.
Seems pretty straightforward, yeah?
Yes.
Excellent. Good luck. Have a good one. Here's key. He hands you a small iron key on a silver, a leather chain. A leather chain, excuse me. A leather fucking cord. Leather necklace key. Here. Have it.
Yeah.
Opens door. Go inside. Kill zombies. Any questions for me once before you go inside?
No, that seems to be all.
Cool.
No, so anyone else here has one? Has a question? I look at the rest of the group.
No, sir.
I suggest highly that you lock door when you come in. Just in case zombies try to spill out. I am good with shovel, but I am old now. Hurts my joints.
Alright.
Cool.
Okay, now I guess we hit the door, unlock it, and go in.
Sure.
And lock it behind us, of course.
Yeah. So you stick the iron key in the lock, clicks open, and the chains fall to the ground. You have to kind of push and leverage your weight against the stone doors because they're heavy. They're stone doors, and pushing them, it opens slowly with the grinding of stone on stone, revealing a dark passage deep within the tomb itself. There is at the end of a short ramp down. There's a staircase that seems to spiral downward into the ground.
Note, I did say that I'm locking the door behind us.
Yes, you can do that. Okay, so
So now, do you want me to pass without the trace?
I feel like we're going loud. Don't know.
I mean, we could sneak up on the reanimated corpses.
We should probably shift right now. But,
I mean, sneak up on corpses, see what they're all doing, make sure we scout the perimeter. Then we can go loud,
Fair enough. I'm just...
Smart decisions.
yeah, that sounds like pretty damn good idea.
Wait, hold on. Weren't we apprised there might be someone messing with the undead down here? Like, actually... As
No.
opposed to just...
Dead's Dread would have been a good name. How much fucking undead are we gonna deal with?
that's why I said the Exorcists, bro.
I for some reason I had in my head that there might be like some fucking botany necromancer down here.
No, that was never mentioned as a suspicion.
No. Yeah. I think that was like one of my personal suspicions. Like, oh yeah, there's like a
Maybe.
botany necromancer
Maybe,
down here.
maybe you have a narrative in your head, but that's not true as far as the paperwork is concerned.
Yeah. That'd be fun though, like
As
a botany
That's what I'm
themed
saying, dude.
necromancer.
Fucking lich lilies, bro. We're doing it.
Yeah.
Hey man, don't worry about it.
Alright. Maybe you can make that your campaign's thing, and I won't steal it from you.
What?
But in the meantime, you're going down the staircase. Or what are you doing?
Casting Pass Without a Trace, burning that second level spell slot.
Okay.
So, and we're sneaking. We're sneak snocking.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a round of stealth checks for everybody, and add your.
Remember
plus
that?
10.
I'll do it.
And I will move you guys over to the map.
Could you roll for me? Because mine's frozen.
Yeah. Stealth roll.
Scale mail gives disadvantage on stealth, right?
You have a 31, Strillman. I believe scale mail does give disadvantage. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, 17.
18. Wait.
18. Yep.
Yeah.
And then a 20.
Yeah.
Okay, relatively high rolls. Okay, you are on the map and relatively hidden. Now, when you reach the bottom of the staircase, I believe only some of you can see. So
Dark vision. Woohoo.
So what you see is what you have. Let's see how far this goes. So I think Chance and Ash.
I think Moyle can also see.
Ash can see the most. So at the edge of your vision, Chance, you can see like a dark shape moving through the thing, and you can hear the sounds before you see them. The scuffling of feet, just shuffling along the floor here, and every now and then like an airy gurgle or groan.
Yeah, I got 60 foot of dark vision, so
Yeah.
this should be. I think this bit should be dim as opposed to just dark, but that might be my human eyes being very bad night blind.
Devonta can't see jack shit. You have no light. So.
I see. Wait,
Moyle has the same. Moyle has the same dark vision as me.
I see 7 zombies so far. Then it's quite late to a chance, I guess. Yeah.
Alright, then I guess we're creeping forward, trying to get a better view of it.
Okay. So creeping forward and adjusting your view, you can see 6 or so zombies in this main chamber. And then just at the edge of your vision, you can see that this room branches off into 3 additional paths. One that goes straight ahead, and 2 more that go up and down. To your left or go left and right, I guess would be the better moniker. Devonta is still stuck on the stairs, can't see shit.
I just love how Devonta just got to the bottom of the stairs, just like, my eyes have to be one. How many zombies do we see in here?
6 total.
Alright, because I only see 2.
I see 6 and I miscounted.
Ash is letting you know that there are 6.
Okay. Well, what's Ash's dark vision?
120.
Fair the fuck enough, my dark vision's half yours.
Trust the Drow to know how to see in the dark.
I mean, I can see in the dark too, just not as far.
To know how to
And
see in the
IRL,
dark
I can't see in the dark like at all.
Dim light.
So what do you want to do? Chance?
I'm going to try and keep going a little bit further just so I can get more sight lines on at least 3 of them.
Okay. Easy enough to do with an 18 and a 20, whatever, 30, the 30 and a 17.
All right. Now that I can see 3 of them, shall we go loud?
Sure. I guess, can I shoot first? Shit.
Quick question: would the shifting reveal us?
Shifting what?
If she does her
Shifting.
shifting thing with it.
Shifting into my werewolf form.
Going werewolf?
Technically, that's not offensive behavior.
I don't think so. I feel like it wouldn't unless you flavor it as completely exceptionally violent, the transformation. Like as long as you don't do a wolf howl down in the tunnel, it'll probably be fine.
Right.
At
At the same time she does her shift, I want to cast Scorching Ray.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
I have advantage on all of these, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And then after that, everyone can go ahead and roll initiative as well.
Yep.
You would have advantage on the first one. The first roll.
I mean, it's all one action, so wouldn't it be I have advantage on all 3?
Well, it's 3 separate rolls. So first roll is the first ray, and then after that, you've revealed yourself. So it's the other 2 are. No.
I don't agree with that, but okay.
Perfect. 25. Great. Awesome. Which one are you going for?
Ding, 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 ding.
In that order. Okay. So 14 points of fire damage there.
I'm gonna reroll that one.
Sounds good. That's definitely gonna hit. Zombies are not hard to hit at all. So 3 and a 2
Alright,
is
that goes to...
5.
Yep.
So that's 10.
And the last one...
Last one still hits because it's a zombie. And you get to reroll one more. Well, alrighty then. I'm going with 6.
Yeah.
So 12. Cool, awesome. So 3
And-
blazing streaks of fire shoot out of your fingertips and slam into 3 of the shambling corpses in front of you.
Yep.
And at this point, as their bodies begin to burn and smoke with the fire, they all, no shouts of pain or anything, but they all turn to you, and they're like, "Oh, it's on, motherfucker!" and they're ready to go. So now, everyone, go ahead and do me that initiative roll.
Yeah, and
Everyone
I am now a light source.
Oh, you are. Can you change
I have,
that? You can't change that, can you?
Yeah, I don't know, because I can give myself an aura, but that's the aura for the burning, but I still give like a light source of a 30-foot dim, 30-foot bright, then 30-foot dim.
How long does that last?
As long as I keep casting fire spells, it ain't going away.
Okay, so that you are now...
Flames of Phlegethos, buddy.
There you go. Until the end of your next turn. Cool. So it's just on.
And yeah, and these can refresh. So.
Am I still rolling for you, Jay?
Oh, yeah, I
Yes,
need to
please.
do my initiative. I'm sorry.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Try to exit roll 20 and come back and see if that works.
I did. It's just not loading at this point. It just keeps on saying loading.
Look, roll 20 is back at Dex. I think we've all long realized this.
This is true. I don't know if I'm rolling for... I think I'm rolling for Devonta too. It doesn't seem like he's here. Ooh, shit. And then I'm gonna roll for the... Goddamn, I'm gonna roll for the zombies as a group because there's many of them. Okay. Descending. Oh, Tomatis first. Cool. What can he see? Well, now that you're a light source, he can just barely make out some people. So we're just gonna go ahead and move up to there with him.
Yeah, I shed 30 feet of bright light and then a further 30 feet of dim.
I feel like, are you gonna go Starbolt? Let's see. Let's see what he has to say.
Oh, Tavanta's been texting. I'm sorry. I haven't been looking at that.
It's all good. He'll be back in a second. I'm gonna not use anything yet, just in case. So we're just gonna fucking shoot a short bow at one of the zombies. Sounds good. How far away is said zombie? 40 feet. What's the range on a short bow? 80 feet, so we're good. He is still in stealth for this first roll. It gets advantage. 19 for 6. Sounds good. Okay. That is his turn. Ash, you're up next.
I'm head up. Gonna activate my Crimson Right. There's my bonus action. So I take 6 damage. And
What type of damage are we doing? What type of damage are we doing?
lightning. And I will go slash this guy twice.
Go for it. 14's gonna hit. 6.
Yeah.
Roll your damage for the lightning here.
An extra 6.
Okay, so that's 8. So it needs to make a saving throw. 5 plus 8. So it has to be the 13. It doesn't. So the first strike kills him. So the zombie's torn to shreds and turns to dust in the ground. As you get closer, by the way, when you get up to him,
Really good.
you can see it's the corpse of a drow, dressed in basically like ragged, rotting, fine clothes, and you can see its mouth is open, its eyes are socketless, and through the openings on its body, you can see like this like black, this black fuzzy mushroom like substance, like what do you call them? Toadstools that are protruding from the orifices on its body, and you can see that there's like a decent amount of this like white fuzzy mold that's covering the rest of the corpse as it kind of shambles around. So with the one strike, you go ahead and you slash along its body and essentially cut it in half, rendering it inert. Second strike, if you want to move to a different one, you can use it against a different zombie.
I can because I'm out of limit, so in turn.
Cool. Boy.
Alright. Bonus action, activate the flail.
Okay.
Now remind me, Moyle doesn't get the benefit of my reroll fire damage feat, right? I'm not misremembering that.
Nice. 14. 5 bludgeoning, 6 fire is enough to try and kill it. Let's see how it works. So that's 11 points of damage total for that one. He needs to make a 16 saving throw. Nope, he just missed. That's not good.
What the fuck is happening?
Combat has started. You shot a zombie, and that zombie is now dead. 2 of the zombies are dead, and you can see what you can see. Chance is the light source until right about now, because it is your turn, right?
Well, it's my turn now. Well,
Right.
until the end of my turn. If I cast another fire damage spell, it re-ups.
Is it the end or the
Aren't we
start?
supposed to cast fire smoke because bad stuff get into lung thing?
Well, I mean, there's smoke in the tunnel, is all that he said.
I mean, that and Moyle and I don't care that
To
much.
the end of your next turn.
What?
Okay, so after this turn.
I thought you specifically said about the stuff getting into your immune system, like
No.
you breathe it in.
He said if you breathe it in, it's not a problem. If you ingest it, like, don't eat the mushrooms. Is what he
Okay.
said. So
I was
you're
about to
fine.
say, this ain't about to become fucking
Last
any
of Us.
zombie.
Don't cook the mushrooms and eat them because you'll be poisoned and die. Is basically what he said. He said that if you inhale it, you're gonna be fine. It's not a big deal. Spores won't matter that much. It's the larger fungal structure that's the problem.
Dink.
Yep, that's 22 fire damage right there. So that's gonna definitely kill. I don't even know if he can roll that high. No, he can't. It's too much damage for a zombie to save from, so he's just gonna burn up in a burst of fire and he's gone.
And that re-ups the light. That re-ups the light.
Yes. Sounds good. Anything else? Yes.
I moved, I believe, from here to there, so that was like 15 feet. I'll move up to here.
Okay. So then, can you see anything, Jay?
Now I can. After fucking 5th reload.
Finally.
Well, let's see how long this lasts.
Don't jinx it.
That's very bit.
It's a probability, dude. It's not jinx.
I mean, we're still have to make jokes, but you jinxed it.
Eh.
I don't think anyone here seriously believes in jinxes. I think it was just us saying it
Well,
to give people shit.
Yeah.
Don't judge me.
that's a conversation for another day.
You know what?
Yeah.
Fair.
Uh,
Moses.
Hunter's like, nobody believes that shit. Me and Sky are like, shh. Ooh.
I mean, to be fair, I misspoke as I believe that. No one's like, I don't think any of us actually like are super committed to the idea of like, oh, you can jinx something by just saying something wrong.
So everybody except for Moyle and myself has bless on now.
Okay, is that a? You have to be about 30 feet away.
That's action.
It should be fine. I'm just double checking. Yeah, you're fine. Okay. Cool. So everybody take your bless modifiers.
Oh shit, yeah, bless modifiers. Let's go.
How do I add that?
You go to your sheet. There should be a thing called Global Attack modifier, and if you don't, go to the little gear at the top right, core bio spells,
Got it.
and there be an on the top right box when you go to the gear section. It'll say on that little gear. It'll sell like global save modifier, global skill modifier, global attack. Just take all those down, and if you didn't have it already. And then go to global attack modifier, hit the plus, just fill in for bless. Fill in the bless
It
D4.
should automatically be added to your sheet when you tick those boxes on, so you shouldn't have to do too much. If it's not there, then you'll have to do it. But it's a D4 of extra stuff. Just it blesses a D4 extra to saves and attack rolls. So you want it on the attack modifier and onto the saving modifier.
Got it.
And bonus session, I like to blade sing. Just gonna go full defensive here.
Sounds good to me. Where's that?
That's my turn.
Sounds good. All right, every zombie's turn. Let's see, 20 feet. So this one's gonna start running up to you. This one's gonna start running up to you. This one's gonna go to Moyle and actually attack because it's fucking zombie and it's slow.
Miss.
14, he probably doesn't hit Moyle.
AC 18, let's go.
And just as a general rule here, rule here. What's the perception of these guys?
Javante kind of sucks. I need to optimize Javante.
So, right as the zombies begin shambling toward you and take a swipe at Moyle, they're too slow to really do anything against most of you this round. But from deeper within the tomb, you begin to hear more shambling, and you hear a voice saying something in a language that none of you recognize.
Oh, fun.
Oh, damn, I was right about that botany necromancer. Fuck.
Lich Lily. It's a lich named Lily. Ha ha
It's my
ha.
own. I'm gonna go ahead and roll initiative for the rest of these guys.
Now, for the record, I'm fairly certain VG never said anything about this to me. I think this literally might just mean you're like, oh, there's probably like a necromancer behind this. There's probably
Or, you
something.
know, all of us, like, knowing how plot works.
I mean, yeah, that too. I
What?
was thinking,
What's that?
I was like, there's no way it's just a horde of zombies.
No way.
Alright, so there's those. I'm also gonna. Sorry, I should probably do this.
It's almost like we have to have some sort of main conflict every time we go do something or something. I don't know.
Isn't that crazy how that works?
What? No, that's crazy.
Since this is still the zombie's turn.
Yeah, I'm off my rocker.
40.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
Spooky, scary skeletons and Ganya's.
40. This guy. 40.
Oh, Lord, they moving.
They come.
Oh, Lord.
I'm
How low they coming?
So, do we know how big this graveyard is?
No.
You said we wouldn't know the language, right?
You would not know the language no matter what. There is zero chance you know the language.
Okay.
Unless you have Thomas
Comprehend language?
Like if
No,
you
no,
want to
no,
cast
no,
comprehend language, you can.
No, no,
But
no,
at the
no,
moment,
fair,
you do not.
fair. I didn't know if it was like just a language that just wasn't on the list, or if you'd actually checked all of us to see if we didn't have that language or not.
Yeah, it is not on the list. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Working on some stuff here.
Is everybody
Oh shit.
with us in the piss dimension?
Is it anybody in what?
Was other people with the other people, the artificer and all them motherfuckers? Are they just in the piss dimension now?
Well, if they're not in the campaign, they're not trapped in the piss dimension forever.
Oh, okay.
But I will say that they are back in Providence or off doing their own thing, depending on which character we're talking about.
Yes, they're in the piss dimension.
Okay. So I went ahead and moved all those fuckers around. Let me organize this one.
Okay, the yellow realm.
When I casted Bless on everybody, I looked at Moyle and said, nothing personal, chap, but I could only support 3.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm used to being treated like fodder anyway.
Moyle, I probably treat you better than my own parents. Don't even.
Oh, my life is a travesty. He's just completely ignoring you. He knows it irks you that
Such a horrible master.
He knows it. He knows it irks you that that he pretends that he's enslaved to you. So he's being dramatic for the sake of fucking messing with you.
Isn't it good your summon just doesn't talk to you?
I have so many fucking. Oh my god. Thank God for this tool that lets me measure how far these guys can move while I move their token.
Oh, okay, guys, I gotta be right back.
Yep.
Guiding bolt and or short bow.
Okay.
But first level only for guiding bolt.
Oh my god, okay. See if they've been here in combat. They have not. Anyone down here? No. Okay. Okay, so that's all their turns that are done now. Tavanta's gonna go ahead and guide and bolt then, since that's what he said he wanted to do. His guiding bolt is around here somewhere.
Guiding bolt.
I guess he'll go for the one on chance, just because it's right in front of him. So might as well just shoot it. Yeah, easy enough.
Keep in mind, he has 1d4.
Yeah, he's got it ticked on. So it's 15 points of radiant damage. Pretty sure zombies are not immune to that. Yeah, okay. Cool. That'll be his turn. That zombie is now easier to hit. Ash.
Yeah. Two strikes on the fucker in front of me. Nope.
It's gonna smack you.
Dude.
16.
Miss.
Okay.
Second attack. 21.
Plus
Plus,
your lightning, whatever it is, 12. Okay. 12
And
points
third
total.
hit.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
third hit. 26.
Easy. That'll work. For a total of
10.
Okay, that's enough to kill it, so let's see if it survives. Probably not. I don't think so. It only rolled a 10, so definitely below. Scatters into a chunky mess of gore, bile, and embalming fluid mixed with mushrooms.
Ugh.
Oh, that reminds me. The thing that got hit by the guy on me, did that die or something?
Nope, still up.
Okay.
Oh, move over here.
Zombies are tough cookies, man. They have decent HP for what they are.
A shit ton of people are coming from over there, gents.
Alright.
And enter.
Cool. 'Tis the White's turn because they can do things now. 40. Well, let me go. It's 25, 30. What do they have as part of their kit here? 60. So you can see, you can see they're gonna dash another 30 feet. That was the one that's there. This guy needs to roll for his thing. Yep. It's gonna cause the to come as well. 25, 60. 60. This guy is definitely in. Okay, that's their turn. Moil.
Alright. Take your op.
I will, because zombies are dumb and they'll go for anything. Brainless. 14.
No.
Yeah, I'm good. So that's 12 points total. He needs to roll 17 to survive. He does not. He rolled an 8. So he gone.
And because I still have another smack, step back, smack. Because I forgot he has 2 of those.
Yes, he has a maximum of 2 of any whatever he wants to do.
Ooh, that's gonna be a miss.
6, yeah. Yeah, that is definitely a miss. He's not blessed, unfortunately, so that doesn't have a chance of succeeding there.
Yeah. Honestly, the fact that he's not proficient in his weapon is gonna be annoying until I level up, so I can actually give him the evolution for it.
It's fine. It's fine. He is a +4. That's decent. All right, cool. So that's his thing, right? Chance, you're up.
Yep. How, does that thing have the mold on it? Shit like that?
Oh yeah, all of these have mold on it. That one, however, is dressed in armor and carrying a sword.
Alright, prioritization.
Did I do good?
You almost killed a zombie. You also had advantage on the strike that killed him, but you didn't need it.
I'm going to cast a 3rd level Scorching Ray.
Okay.
And I'm going to dump all 4 bolts into the white.
It's like guiding bolted.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, VG?
I said go for it.
Alright. 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4.
Yeah, those are all gonna hit.
And I
There's
don't
no
think
way any of those miss.
I don't think I need to reroll any of those, so yeah, that's just pop, 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 pop. Yeah, I don't think I rolled any ones there, so.
No, you did not. You rolled max damage on the last one. So 18 and 6 is fucking 24 plus 12 is 36. 36 points of damage. Quite not too bad. This one is not as susceptible to fire damage as the other ones are, but still a lot of damage to be done.
Yep. Because I also don't know what range this thing has, I'm going to just do. No, I'm gonna stay right where I am, so that way fucking Cowman can see it.
Okay, sounds good.
I forgot I might have to stay where I am just because I'm the light source right now.
Gotcha. All right, Strovan, you're up.
I guess you could say you're the light of his world.
Nope, that's my wife.
Yeah, he's married.
My joke was still
Never
funny.
seen this
Admit
shit
it.
before. Okay.
Strovan is going to do only thing he can do right now because he doesn't have any fancy fire spells.
You have regular spells.
And you have a sword that you're better at than I will ever be.
It's a rapier, sir.
A rapier is a type of sword. That's not even
Sword is a broad term, sir. It's a category.
Having this argument in the middle of fighting off a mushroom zombie.
We've had worse arguments while fighting.
This is true.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it, fine. I'm gonna try to hit this.
It's actually a rapier. A rapier is a sword, isn't it?
I mean, it's not like I ever hit.
No, you did. Zombies are not hard to hit. 11 definitely hits for a total of 9 points of damage.
Green flame tongue? That doesn't actually add anything because we are level 5, aren't we?
You are level 5, yes.
Okay, then
I need to check on my books.
Yeah, that's like an extra D8 fire damage.
Not a D8, I don't think.
it is.
Isn't
Is
GFB
it
agree?
maybe it is D8 actually for the target, and then it's proficiency to leap off to go to anything else.
What proficiency? Did they change the damn spell?
No, it's I mean it's a D8 at level 5. You add a D8 fire damage to whatever you're hitting, and then a D8 plus your proficiency to anything else within 5 feet if you want it to.
Okay.
Obviously, since Moil's there, you don't want it to. But that's another 8 points of damage. Sounds good. Sagaz, very nice. Anything else you want to do?
No, because I'm still holding concentration. I don't want to drop that.
Sounds good. Every zombie. We're going to start with the one that's right here. Zombie no light fire. 16 doesn't hit. And then this guy has to go his 40 feet. This guy has to go his 40 feet.
I'm not. Okay. I'm back again. I'm sorry.
So good, we're working on it. 40 feet. I
Back
have to move
again.
all sorts of zombies around anyway, so we got plenty of time.
Oh, good.
Slim Shady, he's back again.
Those tunnels. Skeletons.
How long does Bless last?
1 minute or I drop concentration.
Okay.
Oh, am I a dum-dum? Guys, I might be a complete dum-dum.
Fine.
What did you do?
No, I'm not dum-dum. Yay. I thought I had underprepared spells, but no, I have the right amount. We're good.
Under pressure.
4 plus 1, yeah, I'm good. It's guiding bolt, right? I get that for free, for freezies.
If you wanted to. I didn't take off a spell slot or anything.
You know, because I'm Star Druid, I get guiding bolt. Because I had guiding bolt prepared, and I forget I always have guiding bolt prepared because I'm Star Druid.
Ew. You should take off a first level spell slot, by the way. Because I didn't actually change that for you.
What'd you say?
Take off 1 spell slot at first level.
I can use it 3 times without using a spell slot.
Never mind, you're good. And those guys we don't need to worry about yet. Cool. So, that is every zombie ever going. Now the skeletons. I gotta move these fuckers now. God damn it. I gotta go 60. As far as they possibly can run.
Are we getting any smoke inhalation issues so far, or are things just
Not yet. This is a
Good.
pretty big chamber you guys are in at the moment.
alright? And also, I imagine these bodies are burning pretty quick.
As I continue to move skeletons through the field.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Alright, go ahead. This is a record. If you don't do that, I'm just gonna fireball a lot of them.
It's good. Everything's fine. Oh, you guys are surrounded by guys.
Not surrounded, no.
Gonna be surrounded.
Close to zero.
Yeah, I think on my turn I'm just gonna fireball the fuck out of these things. 'Cause they've been so nice to group up for me.
Perhaps it's a trap, sir.
He has a point.
If there is a necromancer controlling it, there is a chance that he's grouping them up on purpose, sir.
I mean, to be fair, there's also a chance they might just be really stupid.
It looks like a horde of skeletons just running into the room. Here we go. And they all used all their dashes, so they don't get really a turn. So, Savanta, you're up.
So, do I know this? Can I sidebar with you? Like, will this work? I have a spell called Speak with Plants.
Okay.
These are all plants.
Depends on which part of them you're talking about, but yeah.
You imbue plants within 30 feet of you with limited sentience and animation, giving them the ability to communicate with you and follow your simple commands.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And these are all plants possessing, like, basically
Plants
these are all
possessing corpses, so
Let's
I'm
not.
gonna have to roll a lot of saving throws if you do that.
Can I still
Do it.
for a bunch of them to fuck off?
We could have a plant army for the
can.
Lord.
No.
Lord Chance, you need an army.
No, I
Look,
don't! I'm a steward! I'm basically a fucking hedge knight with more fucking clout.
That's fine. This could happen.
Look,
What
I'm very static with my spellcasting. I'm trying to be creative, okay?
Yeah, no, that's entirely fair. I'm just thinking, like, our job's to clear them out, and you telling them to fuck off isn't gonna help.
I mean, give some to breathe. Or just like to stand down or something.
Or you could just tell them all to stand in a perfect circle.
Okay, here's this. Read the bottom of the spell. If a plant creature is in the area, you can communicate with it as if you shared a common language, but you gain no magical ability to influence it.
Oh no!
Yes, but we could still talk to it.
You can still talk to it if you wanted to talk to fungus, but it won't give you control over the zombies.
Yeah, I believe there's
Unless
actually
we
a
can make-
dedicated. I believe there's like a dedicated spell to control plants.
Yeah, there is, but we could. Oh, if we could communicate with it, we could, ask it, convince it.
Never mind, it's stupid. I guess I'm guiding bolt. Fucking. I'm sad now.
Yeah, this is why we read.
Oh, I thought that was such a
I
good
know.
idea.
I know, but then
It
you'd be
is
able to
actually,
you'd be
because-
able to control an ent, and it's like, nah.
It is
Yeah,
a
no,
good
I think-
spell to use because we could also get a little bit of information like how they came to be like this, if we could talk to it.
I
Information
don't
has
know,
power.
Stop protecting me. And plus, what the fuck does a fungus sound like? Oh, that'd be so good. Anyways,
have you seen
no.
the fungus music that people make?
No, what are you talking about?
I'll find it while you roll your die. Hold on. Mushrooms,
Can
plants,
you-
synthesizers. Yep, that's it.
Get directed over breakfast.
There you go. If you want to hear what they sound like, this is basically it. They talk with autotune, but I don't have an autotune voice changer, so.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do instead. I'm just gonna be an effective person, and I'm gonna cast Flame Sphere.
Okay.
And it should have pinged, but like roll 20, nothing ever works. Yeah,
Just give it a second.
that's not what I meant. Okay, fuck
No,
this,
that's fine.
goddamn.
Click the description of it. Okay. 5-foot diameter sphere of fire appears in an unoccupied space of your choice within range, so within 60 feet of you. Where are you putting the sphere of fire?
Grappling with roll 20. Give me but a second. I need that shit to get over here, VG. I'm losing my fucking mind.
I know.
Eh.
How do I not have this as a spell effect?
I'll go right where that arrow is pointing in an unoccupied space, just in a group of them.
In a general area. Well, you gotta go like near the skeleton, but not on the skeleton. Obviously.
Yeah, not on it. I can't be on it. You're not the only one that does fire chants.
Yeah, but I'm better at it.
Nuh-uh.
No.
We have fun.
Oh dear.
Okay. So
Oh,
within
yeah.
60 feet of you, basically, is...
Yeah, right there's fine.
Okay, we're gonna drop it right there. Sounds good.
Fuck
this
it.
thing, tell me how much light it gives off, real quick.
But a brief moment, sir, as I take 10 minutes to go back to the space.
20 and 20.
Okay.
20 bright, 20 dim.
It is as the name says.
We have another source of light in the chamber now. Cool. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dex save. The creature takes fire damage on a failed or half as much on a success. As a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet.
Yeah, I can move it. And then on my turn as a bonus action, can I move it 30 feet towards where the other motherfuckers are coming in?
Mm-hmm. You used your action to cast it, so it's a bonus action to move it if you want to.
Right. Dope. Now I will. Every time I move it, it's like a roller coaster. It's rickety and horrible. Can I move it? Where did most of the skeletons come out of? Like this way or this way?
They came. Most of the ones that you're seeing right now are coming out of the hallway directly in front of you.
Right here. So can I move it 30 feet as close to there as possible? Like
You can. You should be able to control the token. In fact.
I can't. Oh, okay. Let me try to do that. Because I know Homeboy is gonna try to nuke the entire thing. Nuke most of them in that big circle right there.
It's 35 megabytes.
And so,
Also, if you move it and it hits a creature, it stays like next to the creature.
so where am I putting this?
So, well, if you're ramming it into a skeleton, it's going to be on the skeleton.
Okay.
So then that creature has to make the saving throw, I believe. Yes, against the sphere's damage. It's a dex save on the skeleton. That's a natural 1, so that's not going to happen. And the flaming sphere damage was 10, so we're going to go with that.
Yeah.
Let's scoot this off of the skeleton real quick so I can burn it. 10 points of fire.
What you see is burning a small sphere of space and cosmos lit on fire, just rolling like a fucking pill bug towards the skeleton and hit it in the chest.
When you move the circuit, charge it up to pairs and 5 feet tall, blah, blah, blah. I don't think it can't be in someone's space, so it has to be next to them, which means it's right there. Okay, cool. Cool, yeah, awesome. Are you moving this turn or no?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Are you moving this turn is what I asked.
I might as well join the fellas.
Okay.
Not too close though.
Sounds good. Ash.
I might move right here. Attack this guy.
Okay.
I'm so sad that the speak with plants wasn't viable.
I mean, it was a cool idea, like, full stop. Like,
That's good, yeah. I would have allowed it if it didn't have that clause at the bottom.
Damn. It's just me walking through and just say, hi. Fuck.
Does a 23 hit?
I mean, yeah. It's a fucking skeleton.
And does an extra 4 lightning damage.
If you can, remember how we were talking about those global modifiers and stuff?
Yeah.
There should be a global damage modifier section. If there's not, go ahead and tick it on, and then add your lightning damage as a d6 so that you can just keep it ticked on for the rest of the game. You don't have to worry about rolling 2 dice. And then, so that's 8 and 4 is 12, right?
Yep.
Okay. Particularly resistant to the
To take. I take it that hits.
Didn't work. You didn't tick it on.
It's not for the
Did you do the attack modifier or the... It's because you didn't put anything in it.
I'm playing it now.
1d6 there is just a suggestion. It's not actually. And this is your crimson, right?
Yes.
Man, blood hunters are fun and complicated.
Okay, I fixed it for you. Now it should work. Okay, so that's what, 9 more points of damage to this guy. He's dead.
Yep. This guy. My bonus action.
Jesus. Okay. I'm pretty sure he's dead too. Yeah.
Nice.
There's no way he survives that. Just natural 20. Jump on top of him and just rip his bones apart. Why not? You're a dog. Shake him apart like a cheetah.
I'm gonna move over here.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you have that much movement, right? It's somewhere up here.
Huh.
Cool. Le White's turn. They can't get close to anybody this turn, so we're gonna go 25, 30. 25, 30. Okay, and then 3 longbow attacks. There is a tiefling currently wreathed in fire, so you're gonna get 3.
yep, figured.
And they can attack. They have multi-attack, so you're actually gonna get 2 from each. So we're gonna go 6. Just a rain of arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, this white stat block's not set up. I have to reroll all this. Query advantage, please. Whisper toggle. Audible damage. Add dex type. Okay. Try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Normal rolls. Blah 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 blah. Okay, 14. 14, 8, 20, 21, 21.
One more. You only rolled 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I rolled 6.
Really? Oh yeah, the 14. Like the 14 got lumped to the next block. That fucked me up.
So
All right.
What hits and what doesn't?
The 20 to 21s. I'm not gonna shield that because I have AC 15 and the 20 will still break it. So.
Okay. So 10, 9, and 6 equals 25 points of damage.
I dropped down to 2 HP.
Sounds good. That's all the whites can do on their turn, I believe. I don't think there's anyone else around.
As like everyone just watches shit gets fucking feathered with arrows. Like he gets like all of them center mass.
Yeah. Moyle's up.
Swing.
Might only be one swing. We'll see. It's probably dead. It's 11 points of damage. So he needs to roll a 16. He did. He survives.
Swing.
That's 12 points. He needs to roll a 17. Did not. He's dead.
Alright, now, Moyle's gonna kind of move over here to interference in case they try to shoot at Chance again.
Okay.
And with Chance, fireball right on this point.
Okay, well, hold on. That's not a point. That's a space. So give me a second and I'll show you the actual fireball right in range.
There, yeah, that works. Cool. Gets everything I wanted to get in there.
Sounds good. I make so many fucking things. I need two decks from the whites.
I'm gonna roll 2d6 because I rolled 2 1s.
2 zombies.
35 damage.
It's gonna be a lot. Okay. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeletons.
As Chance kind of just like with the blood that's pouring out of the wounds from the arrows, he kind of just draws an arcane symbol in the air and just boom.
Wow, I don't think anybody fucking made it. You DC 16? Okay. So 1 of the skeletons, 2 of the skeletons, 3 of the skeletons make it, survive. Or I don't know if they survive, but they at least.
Yeah, it was 35 damage all told.
35. Okay. Jesus, that's crazy. 35 halved is what? 12? No, 17.
17.
Okay, so
Yeah,
even if they succeed to save, all the skeletons are dead. So these guys dead, this guy's 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 dead. So there's one more skeleton in there actually that I forgot to roll for, but it doesn't matter if he succeeds or not. This white can't save from anything. Even if he takes half damage, he's dead. The other white didn't make it, so he takes, what was it, 35?
Yeah. I mean, both your whites rolled a 6 and an 8, so they would have both failed their rolls.
Yeah, just the one survives and the other one doesn't. And then the zombies take, they take 35, and then they have to make a saving throw of, well, it's doubled, so it's 70. So they would have to make a con save of 75, and that's completely impossible. So they're absolutely atomized by the fireball in the center of the chamber. Cool. So of that, several smoking corpses now litter the floor. And now the smoke is going to start becoming a problem because there's so many dead bodies.
Yeah, I figured, but I with all those numbers, I had to crowd control.
Oh yeah.
And the best crowd control is murder.
That's fine. That's why I have so many of them on this map. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn? I'm saying that's a no.
Yeah, no, I'm staying right here.
Sounds good. Strollvan.
don't have that many range options. Because I did the melee wizard build.
Go get in the melee then.
Yeah, sorry about that thing, because I only did the big fuck you AoE, because there was like, like what, 10 things there?
I mean, you killed a lot of them.
And if a person don't succeed, fireball it again. On the bright side, on the downside, that was my only third level. That was my last third level SWAT.
That being said, a fireball is very loud, so anything that wasn't already aggroed is now aggroed to
Everything is such a thing this one now.
I'm gonna go try to stab this guy.
Can you get there in one turn?
Not doing the flaming. I am doing booming blade.
Sick. He might just flat out die, we'll see.
Yeah, if I hit.
I mean, you do. It doesn't kill him, though.
Ah, shit, I forgot to click on booming.
8 points of damage. Booming only happens if he willingly moves.
Level 5.
Doesn't he take the damage when he moves?
Yeah, that got increased.
Right, but he doesn't take it immediately, is what I'm saying.
Yes, he does. It's a
Okay,
2d8
okay,
for the
ping
movement.
the spell. Ping the spell.
Yeah, ping the spell so I can read it.
Hold on, let me...
On
Is
a
that-
hit. Okay, that's fine. So I need another D8.
Oh,
Alright, max damage.
It's easy enough. You only need to roll a 2. He's dead.
Sir, I actually killed something. What do I do?
I'm useful for the first time in eons.
Good for you!
Chance is looking like Sean Bean at the end of Lord of the Rings 1.
Ow, damn.
Peppered with arrows.
I have 4 arrows in my chest. Like, what do you want from me? I think,
Try-
yeah, it was 4, I think it was 4 of those to hit.
3 arrows.
Oh, yeah, 3.
Sir, it might be better.
Cheerful demeanor, damn it.
Sir, it might be for your better. What's the word am I looking for here?
highly
It will be
helped.
beneficial for you to stop getting hit by arrows, sir.
Ah, yes! Just don't get hit by arrows!
Just don't die.
Great advice!
Just think about it, because it could be worse. It could have been me that was it.
That's the polite equivalent of get good. Alright,
It
well,
could
that's
be
all
worse. It could be 4 arrows in your chest.
if that's all this troll they could do, then it is every zombie.
Yeah,
on the map's
I
turn.
said that was my turn.
Yeah, here we go.
Zambambos.
There's plenty of zombies here.
I want you to realize on my notes, I wrote them down as Zambos.
That's fine.
Damn.
I would expect nothing less.
You're just that kind of special cookie.
Fucking.
Not a chocolate chip, but definitely like a, I don't know, maybe oatmeal raisin.
Oatmeal, wait, what the fuck?
It's a very.
You don't like oatmeal raisin cookies?
It's a niche.
No, get
it's
out.
A niche cookie. It's a niche cookie.
That's why I said he's a special cookie. What did you want me to say? Snickerdoodle?
Yes.
No.
Fucking. Don't get me wrong. I really like snickerdoodles, but like,
I just like cookies.
Not oatmeal
mean-
raisin.
I'll be real quick.
nothing's wrong with oatmeal raisin.
Was that the cookie argument version of I don't see color? Hey man, I just like cookies.
You said that, not me.
Now that's fun. It's like white chocolate chip versus dark chocolate chip. I just like chocolate, damn it.
Those don't get to go yet.
I love how in all of the
One lonely
Chance.
zombie at the top of the map. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay. Jesus, most of the zombies are down this hallway. Just chilling.
Which hallway? Is it the hallway near the flaming sphere? Because if they walk by it, I think that's damage.
If they end their turn,
Oh, that sucks.
which that guy's going to do because it's a zombie and he's stupid. 35, 40. Somebody's turning into a robot.
That me?
I don't-
I returned.
No, it's Ash. I just hear this like robotic buzzing sound coming from your microphone every 2 seconds.
Yeah. By the way, I watched that mushroom video. It kind of freaked me out.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Oh.
If you had cast Speak with Plants on them, that's what you would have heard. Just a fucking auto-tune version of that coming into your ears.
And then would I have sounded like that if I talked to them in their language?
Maybe. I mean,
just
they
hear
just
a-
all it does is it makes them understand what you say. So you speak normally, but magic would translate it as Lil Wayne in their ear, or T-Pain rather. Okay, every zombie's moved. That's all they can do. Skeleton. Oh, by the way, roll flaming sphere damage.
Yeah, sure. Just give me 10 minutes to get there.
Flamio.
I know what you're referencing, but still fuck you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There it is.
Give me about the briefest seconds. I'm now making my way back to the main page, and bam, it only took 20 minutes.
This is fun.
I did 9 damage, guys. You proud of me?
I mean, to be fair, it's 18 because the anti-zombies they're vulnerable to fire.
Yeah, he has to make a saving throw. Could be less than that. What's your DC?
I really want to say 15, but I
It's
don't
14.
know.
Meets
So
meets.
he beats it, so he takes 9 points of fire damage.
No, my spell save DC is 15. Fuck you.
Why
And why does it say 14 on?
It says 15 on my sheet.
Why does it say 14 though?
Because Roll20 is stupid and probably have a spell DC not as an intelligence.
I mean,
It's
wisdom.
weird, but it is different. It's stupid, but it is different.
Spells. Hold on. Flaming sphere. I will check it. Spellcasting
Hold
ability
on.
spell. It should be 15. I don't know why it isn't.
Let me look up Druid. I need to look up the What's the calculation?
I think it's just
8
It already
plus
does it for
wisdom
you.
modifier.
Your character sheet is correct.
Yeah, it's just the spell's wrong.
Don't touch anything yet. I'm gonna fucking fix this for you.
Okay, hands are off. Hey, look, no hands. I smell like fresh
It
hell.
still says DC 14. I don't know why. That's fine. Just keep in mind what your actual DC is.
15.
Okay, so it fucking takes another 9, I guess, because it could not have succeeded.
Apologies, I don't know what's wrong.
That's fine. I can just deal with it.
Ooh, skeleton.
Spooky bookies.
What's your skeleton?
Hey, you got any more of them fireballs?
Nope, I'm out.
Ooh, my turn.
That one can actually attack.
Since I can't cast Speak Wing.
I have to move every single skeleton. There's so many of them. I did this
I have a
last
question.
time. I may have an answer.
So if Moyle dies, what happens to his body?
Just fucking poofs.
It poofs.
It poofs back to whence he came, and all of his equipment that he's carrying falls in his space.
So the plants couldn't latch onto him, right?
Probably not. No.
But not much onto
Is
him,
that the-
so.
Is that the same for all summons?
Pretty much, probably. I would guess so.
Okay.
Considering that
I know where
summons
you're-
are specific creatures. Like a lot of the times, it'll say like your summon is a spirit or whatever. Right?
Okay. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, Fey spirits. Cool.
It's like it's a
Oh,
spirit
no.
that takes the shape of a whatever.
I fucking hate and love summon spells because I like summoning as a thing, but it does hold combat, so never mind.
There's so many skeletons. You have no idea. It's 90 feet. Slow your roll,
Ah.
Jethro.
I have a feeling we're about to have an idea. Oh god, this is dumb. Stop.
Okay. So one skeleton gets to attack this turn. He's gonna try and stab the shit out of Strollman, which is probably not gonna work, but here we go. 21.
Huh. Yeah, fuck it, I'll allow it.
Okay. 8 points of piercing damage. Devonta, you're up.
There's a lot of people,
So many. So many people.
So many people, and there's not. We don't have a way to clear out like we just did with the fireball again, right?
Unless you have tidal wave.
I don't have it prepared. So I'm sorry, VG. I'm gonna cast summon conjure animals. I'm gonna summon 8 wolves.
Regular wolves?
Regular ass wolves.
Fucking beasts here. Wolf is down at the bottom of the list. Oh god.
If they're going after the wolves, they're not going after us.
Ping the spell, please, so I can see where I can put them.
Absolutely, sir. I shall do that for you as soon as I get back to my spell list. Hiya. Oh shit. Fuck. God. I hate life. We're good.
Okay. So I get 8 of these things, right? So.
8, because they are CR 1/4 or lower.
Yep, and then they appear within 60 feet of you, so.
Actually, would it be easier for you if I did less amount of things?
Up to you. It would be easier on me because it's less combat.
Yeah. Just do. I think dire wolves are a bigger CR, so there's less to summon.
Yeah, I think they're CR1. Right?
Yeah, can you look and see how many CR1s I can summon?
It's 2.
Yeah, just give me 2. Just give me 2 dire wolves.
Direwolf challenge 1, yes. You can get 2 of those somewhere. Anywhere
I would
within
like
60 feet of you that's open.
So let's get them right here. Sorry. And another one, yeah, right next to that bitch.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. They roll initiative, right?
I believe so. Yes.
They roll initiative as a group. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna control V a direwolf off to the side and just roll it for you.
Just in case some asshole decides to like summon like 20 fucking thousand creatures.
Okay. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, that'll be. Oh, actually, yes. Bonus action, Starry Form, Archer Bolt.
Okay.
And I don't. Yeah, as soon as I activate it, I can do an Archer Bolt.
Yes, you
So
can. Fucking shoot something.
I'm gonna shoot some. Closest skeleton and or zombie near me is gonna get a bolt to the face. Trying. I don't want to do. One in front of Moyle.
Yep.
I'll do a deed for the devil this time. And then that benefits from my 1d4 bless, right?
For the attack roll.
Normal roll.
If you have the
Bam.
global attack modifier, why'd you roll acrobatics? If you have the global attack
What?
modifier on, it'll just do it for any attack you make. So
Are you gotta be fucking kidding me? How did it
I don't know.
acrobatics?
You rolled a natural 1 in acrobatics though, so
Guess I fall on my.
you think about doing a flip and you're like, nah, that's probably a bad idea. 12. Yeah, that's a miss, unfortunately.
Cool. I did things.
Sounds good. Ash.
Attack this guy.
He doesn't get. Ash doesn't get benefits from pack tactics, does she?
No,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure you don't.
Yeah.
Could be wrong.
That
About
would
that.
be-
Maybe it's a future thing. Right, that'll hit.
Does 16 hit? Just one thing.
It's not resisting it, it just dies. 13 is exactly their hit points.
Hey. One move. There. And attack this guy.
That's 10 total. Okay. That's 9 points.
And bonus action attack.
And that's the rest of it.
And,
Okay. You've used up 10 feet of your movement. If you want to move anywhere else, go ahead. White's turn. They're up next. Where the fuck are they? There's only one left. Excellent. Well, there's more than one, but they have to run here. 25, 30. He can attack. This guy. Also forgot to roll this one, so let me pull this up as well. Then I'll do it. This two. So fucking do things on these. Let's see, we're on the White's turn, right? Okay. That's that guy, blah, 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 blah. I think that's it. Sounds good. This guy's going to continue to move into combat. I guess I'll go 30 feet here and start attacking the wolves, because why not? Okay. He's going to do a longsword attack, and then he's going to slap the wolf with a life drain, because why not?
Not the wolf.
Advantage. Oh, that's not good. So 19 for the life drain, 6 necrotic damage to the wolf, and it needs to save a. It needs to make a con save.
I don't think he's here right now.
Might not be. Doesn't look like it is. I'll just do it.
I was muted the entire time. Don't worry about it. Con. Did that roll it, or do I have to come over here? Nope. Bam.
Easy enough. So just 6 points of necrotic damage on that, and then it's natural 1, so both the wolves get op attacks if you want them.
Oh, I love op attacks. So we're gonna just do 2 bites then. And they're next to each other, so is that at an advantage because it's pack tactic?
Yep.
I don't know.
Pretty sure they have pack tactics, right? Titles have pack tactics.
Yes, they most definitely do. I was being coy.
And they also have trip with every single time they bite.
Well, one of them misses. The other one hits. 12 points of piercing damage and a strength save. Sounds good.
DC 13. What was I hitting? A white?
Yeah. He's on the ground, prone. Okay, so that was that one's turn. The other one's gonna longbow at Strollvan twice.
What did I ever do to him?
You're the closest target. Both of them miss it. So it's
Fair
fine.
enough,
Moyle.
but yeah, they both miss.
Moil Long Shadow. Come on.
Long shadow.
Oh, my bad. Got distracted with something. I was getting a text.
How Moil do you think?
Skeleton's
Fuck it up.
texting.
Go on.
Hit me.
I have blessed, right?
Not a Moyle.
Yes.
Oh,
Not
that's
on
fine.
Moyle. On chance, yes.
Yeah, for some reason I thought the Devonta blessed him.
I'm sorry. Can
Oh shit, I need to actually roll concentration.
That is true.
I did get hit by that arrow.
Really?
Yeah,
You got
by a
hit?
skeleton.
But
I mean, it's not gonna fail because, you know, I'm Blade Dancer, but I still have to roll formality.
That's fine. This is fine. 6 and 3 is 9.
I mean, I think you only have to roll if you actually take damage.
Yeah, I took 8.
Really? Why did you get hit? And then I can see the roll.
Skeleton rolled a 21
skeleton.
last time it ran up to.
Okay.
And I said, fuck it, I'll allow it.
This is 8 points.
Alright, that's
those.
both swings. Oh, I didn't need to swing it. Did I need to swing the second one?
The second one is the one that killed him.
Oh, okay.
Yes, this is true. Seriously.
Alright.
Cool, so that's Moyle's turn unless he wants to move somewhere.
No.
Monsieur.
I'm going to cast another Scorching Ray.
Cool.
And I'm going to target this Zambo, this Zambo, and this Zambo. In that order.
Sick. Go for it. You have to beat an 8.
Meaning I just need to not roll a natural 1.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep. Cool. So 16 points of fire damage there. 8 points of fire damage on the second one. And 18 points to this one, meaning that it needs to make a 23. Yeah, 23. It has to roll a natural 20. It didn't to roll the 19. It was so close. Unfortunately, it's only 22. It's not enough to save it from the damage. One more zombie bursts into flames. Alrighty. Is that your turn? Yes? No?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I'm staying right the fuck here.
Okay. Strovan, you're up.
Yes. I think I'm gonna try to stab the one that was hitting me earlier. Declaring Booming Blade because I don't want to do fire. I mean, fire would help, but we got too many fucking things. It's health hazard right now. Correct?
Up to you. There are, probably at least 10 smoking corpses on the ground, so.
Hiya.
Yeah, it'll work. 13 points of damage is exactly the amount it needs to die.
Unlucky 13.
You just jab your rapier into the center of its rib cage, and at the tip of it, a thunderous explosion happens. It just bursts apart into a shower of bones.
Sir, I did it again.
Strovan. Just Devonta to himself. Oh my God, Strovan.
This is
Doing
my
great.
This is my chance. All right, direwolves.
Cool. So there's a white.
Yes, he's on the ground.
Let's try to fuck up that white with a bite.
I mean,
I'm gonna try to bite the white.
have to.
I want to try to bite the white.
All right. It's 10 points.
Is he out of the fight? Is the white out of the fight now after the bite?
No,
Oh.
we're getting close. It's definitely not already at half.
Let me rhyme, damn it.
Excuse
It's
me.
23.
Some damage. He's still prone. Can't be any more prone than he is.
Stay there. Stay there. And then bonus action, Archer Starbolt. Closest undead gets a hit. Hopefully, please. I beg of you, dice. Be kind. Be ever so kind to me.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Have one wolf make 2 con saves, and the other one make a 3rd con save.
Why?
Because they're eating a mushroom, man.
Oh.
That's true. I'm dumb. Okay. Wait. Please tell me I did that right. Is 14 hit something?
Starbolt on something. I don't know which one you're targeting.
Is there a Zambi?
Yes, there is.
I don't fuck up the nearest Zambi.
It's this one. 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. How many con saves again?
2 for one wolf and 1 for the other.
Okay, I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3.
Fail. Okay, so both wolves are poisoned,
Okay.
and on top of that, they're gonna take some damage. So give me a second.
Cool.
Let's go for the poison.
Hey Ash, don't bite these.
Don't bite anything.
Don't bite it. Just don't. I don't know how you do with the werewolf thing, but don't bite. No biting.
So that was already pre-established.
5 points and
Nope.
6 points, so that's 11 points of damage to one wolf.
Okay. So
and
that's
9 points of damage to the other.
20 damage on one, 9 on the other. Got it.
What? I said 11.
I know, but it already taken 9 damage.
From what?
From the white.
Why is it not reflected on its fucking health bar?
Because I can't edit the health bar.
That's true. I'm sorry. You should be able to. When you click on the token, doesn't the little 3 circles pop up?
Only for you.
God damn it. That's annoying. Alright, well. Fine. Whatever.
I'm sorry, dude. I would if I could.
I think that, yeah.
Oh.
I had it in my mind that you could do that because Tivanta's health bar was updating the entire time, but you were just changing it on your sheet, probably.
I'm going to reload and see if I can do it.
Probably not. I doubt it. I mean, you should be able to on mobile. As long as you click on the token and highlight it, it should pop up with those 3 circles and let you change.
I can do it now that I've reloaded.
Weird. I don't know why that is. That's weird. Well,
It's
I
roll
fixed it, so
20.
it's fine.
No, it's
good.
it's roll 20.
Jenkins is the name of the game. That's how this works.
But guys, roll 20 is optimized.
To be shit, baby.
I was about to say a word that would definitely get the channel banned, but okay.
Okay, so at the At the end of their turn, they can make con saves again to nullify the poison effect. At the end of their next turns.
Okay,
Provided they're not imbibing more of the mushroom. That could be a problem.
Well, they plan to.
Also, at the top of every round, they're going to take 2d6 poison damage. So just keep them
Fun.
at the top of their turns.
They plan to. Got it.
They do bites. They don't do swabs. They can't they don't have fucking talent.
That's fine. Every other zombie on the map needs to go now. Finally, I can start mobbing you people.
Oh, actually, I wanted them. Never mind. It's not my turn.
I mean, you want to move the wolves? That's
The white would get disadvantage if the furthest away from it moved, right?
The white's at disadvantage anyway because it's prone.
Right. So Wolf is gonna move up to engage with these two. And then this one. Yeah, that's it.
So the white can get at least one op attack at disadvantage from its ground position. It's a 10. Probably doesn't hit. Okay, so that's those ones. The one up here, yes. 40, 40. So many fucking zombies. Where's the other ones?
Shit.
5, 40. So now we're looking. Make things a little bit easier.
Oh my god, so many fucking zombies.
So many, yeah. A lot of them are like hidden in other rooms in this fucking area, and I have to drag them all the way across the map because you guys are making a lot of noise.
Hello,
Yes, hello.
I'm back. I apologize again for later.
Banana phone. Alright, so 1, 2, 3 zombies get to actually attack this turn, so I'm just gonna do this real quick. Okay. 2 on Strovan and 1 on Ash. So 2 on Strovan, natural 1 and a 5, 14 on Ash. So the natural 1 procs an op attack from Strovan if you want it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Might as well.
If it ever fucking rolls for me, asshole. Fucking roll 20, goddamn fucking optimize.
Optimize.
Old man murmuring ensues.
There it goes. That's a natural 20.
Oh,
Doesn't even
do
get
it.
to make it save, it just dies. If it's a crit, it
That'll-
automatically kills the zombie. Pretty much. As long
That'll
as
do it.
Raw drops it to 0. It's a crit.
So apparently Strovan is effective against undead.
Well, against
Simple.
specifically
No,
the
I mean,
weakest form of undead.
Yeah, but so far, like every single time last time I killed a boss, he was undead. Right now we're fighting against undeads, and I'm hitting.
That's true. Although I will say that there has been a larger volume of undead in this campaign so far than anything else, so you had more chances. to do
Yeah.
that. It's disproportionate.
Let me have this, all right?
Statistics.
The data is inconclusive.
Like I said, Dead's Dread would have been a good name. What if I read We don't have a cleric or paladin or anything, but we're just really fucking good at killing undead.
In showing the
Hi,
paladin.
paladin.
Yeah.
We don't have a paladin.
I am a paladin.
You're not a paladin.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
What?
He's a
paladin
palo
this
wizard. He's a
I
palo
thought he
wizard.
was a wizard. What?
You had 2
How
How do you
paladins.
think I wore a heavy plate in the tournament?
Yes, lay on hands.
Y'all are gas.
We're not. Bro, you had 2
He has
paladins in your
fucking-
party.
I even
for
did
a
Divine
long time.
Smite.
What?
Several times.
I thought he was blades. I thought he was full blade sing wizard.
He kept me fucking alive when we got ambushed by the goblins.
He's been using mostly blade singing stuff, but he is part paladin. So
I feel like I'm not existing. Okay, cool.
I
thought
think
he
we
was-
broke. I think we broke the star cow.
Man, no. Are you full? You full paladin?
No,
What's the,
I'm
what's the
splash
ratio?
paladin.
What's the ratio?
2 out of 5 is paladin.
Huh. Okay. I'm just losing my entire fucking goddamn mind. Okay, sure.
Why do you think I've not been slinging fireballs, man?
Dude, I thought you were just mixing it up, playing something. I need some food. Hold on, I'm gonna go get some ribs.
Poor guy.
Southern Comfort. 60. 60.
So I'm not what to say, but I think you should retreat.
Okay. There's only one of the skeletons. I'll stroll against to attack, and then
Okay, I have some ribs. I'm happy now.
so 3 attacks on one of the wolves. Skeletons, where did I put them?
Ash, you're full blood fucking
Sure. Yes.
Oh, you should have fucked with him and said, no, I'm also 2 low paladin.
She doesn't have the charisma for that.
I don't.
Okay.
Chance is full summoner and I'm full. Okay.
Alright.
I was just fucking confused. Cool.
Chance, or not Chance, Tavanta, you're up, but I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back.
Oh my
No,
god,
no,
that's a
think
lot of
Think your turn
skeletons.
and start to think of your turn and start to strategize. I'll be right back.
I don't have a strategy because I was ill prepared. And I suck.
Oh no.
You got plant surge by chance?
Not on my spell list.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, it is on your
I'm running out of spell slots here, buddy. I've been blaster casting best I can here.
Motherfucker, I was gonna like try to give us like a wall of meat for them to go through with the wolves, but I didn't want to have VG fucking cry. So
Here's what I think we should do. We should probably
Right.
focus them in so they can't use numbers. So try to retreat back onto the stairs. We should form some sort of wall with this direwolves, direwolves, or something else. And you guys cast the cantrip throw over the fuck to their back line, and as they roll up, you hurt them, we kill them, you hurt them, we kill them.
I'm reading
All you
Speak of
heard.
Plants again.
And then-
I'm trying to think here. Well, okay. Are all of the plants on the thing, or are there plants like on the ground too?
Yes,
There are plants on the ground?
everywhere.
Okay, so speak with plants, I could still force the ones that aren't on the creatures to do shit, right?
You can talk to them.
Yeah.
No,
we,
like,
we have
you
no
can-
influence on any plants here.
no, because not the ones that are on. Like, are these all the plants considered magical creatures, or only the ones on the skeletons and the zombies?
Just the ones that are animating the skeletons, but the moss itself is scattered throughout the cave.
Okay, so I could turn this into difficult terrain,
which would not help us at all.
It would slow them down.
It would also slow us down.
But if if we back the fuck up and regroup, then it won't.
Okay.
I will also remind you that Speak with Plants is a self-targeting spell, meaning everything within 30 feet of you is what's affected. It's not a pick-a-point spell. It's everything surrounding me spell. So you'd have to run into the middle of everything, cast it, and then run away.
Unless I just want to conjure another swarm of shit, then I can't do anything, guys. I'm sorry. Best I can do is try to throw some guiding bolts and star bolts. I can try to become a little bit of a turret. Sorry.
I think you should summon more shit.
Yeah.
That's
What'd you
my
say?
opinion.
What'd you say?
Make
I
a
said I-
fucking wall.
Yeah.
Make a shield wall of wolves and shit.
Be like Trump, actually, and build a wall.
That makes me want to not do it. I need you all to get behind the wall first. Like, where do we want the fucking wall?
Don't worry about it. Just build it. I'll manage around it. I got the speed.
That motherfucker.
Leave the walls up.
So there will be holes in the wall.
Yeah, if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can build a semi-wall around where Chance is. Basically, if Chance moves back one, I can build a little bit of a wall around that, like a curved wall of wolves.
To be honest, it makes me kind of regret not taking a fucking wall of fire.
Fire
You
sword level.
You dumb motherfucker.
No, I don't have prepared spells. I have to take them when I level up.
Isn't Wall of Fire 4th level anyway?
Yeah,
Well, there is a wall spell I have access to. I just don't remember which one.
Wall of Water, I think. It's either Wall of Water or Wind Wall. One of the two. It's like one that doesn't do damage.
You could cast darkness.
Yes. Cast Darkness on the Drow skeletons.
Okay.
It's 5.
Last third level spell. Get rid of the dire wolves. Give me 8 wolves. I am sorry, VG. I really don't want to do this.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
You do. Of course you do.
I really don't.
2, 3, 4,
It
5,
complicates
6, 7, 8.
Okay.
You're throwing a horde at us, and I'm running out of resources. So we're kind of having to play this a bit smart.
Okay, place them as you wish.
And then
I also have access to Wall of Sand.
There you go.
yeah. So
Well,
you
Sand,
Savaka
water,
just,
wind.
You'd have to pick it though. It's a sorcerer. It works like sorcerers. You have to choose from your spell list.
Yeah, I know.
Actually,
I'm
real
saying
quick,
I could have picked up that level.
I'm gonna Archer Starbolt real quick to see if I can pick that one zombie that's in the front lineup, so I can try to get a wolf in there.
Okay. Well, the wolves summon on the first thing you do. So place them where they're at, and then the next thing you do, that'll summon their position. Sure. 8 points of damage.
Can we retcon it where I did the bonus action first and then summoned?
Yes. The zombie didn't die though, so.
Oh, never mind. It doesn't fucking matter then.
The zombie surprisingly has not taken a lot of damage. This one has lasted for quite a while in combat.
Okay.
Mostly because it has to take a long time running up to people. But... Okay, Ash, you're up.
Okay, zombie in front of me. 1.
You still got an 8th wolf you got to put down.
No, there's 8 there.
Okay.
No, there's 7.
There's 8. Count again.
Where's number 8?
There's 3 here. 3 on this line and 2 here.
Oh, okay. For some reason, that one wolf didn't load in. I only saw 7.
Did you get rid of the direwolves?
The direwolves are gone, yes. They are on my
Okay, so I just have ghost direwolves, then that's
Yeah,
cool.
probably. You might as well reload in between now and your turn. 22 and 4 and 11 and 4 on the zombie in front of you, I'm assuming, right?
Yep.
So it's 11. Needs to make a DC 16 save. It doesn't, so it dies on the first hit.
Yep. Then I'm gonna move a little bit. I should change that. Probably. I'm gonna move a little bit back here then.
Yeah, let's get a wall up, and then we can just sort of pick. They're not gonna last long, but it's a start.
Everyone counts.
First of all. Is it worth moving 15 feet? Yes, because he gets to slap Moyle around a little bit. So he's going to move there. This guy might as well stay in the back, so he'll stay there.
If this is how we die, this is really fucking stupid.
60.
But we did kill a long day before we die.
I mean, you haven't even gotten the fucking final boss of this place yet, so.
Final boss?
And hey, and our main spellcaster is nearly out of spells.
I'm almost at full health.
Our main offensive spellcaster is nearly out.
Yeah, I'll add enough for like one more Scorching Ray. Then I'm stuck to first level spells that are entirely buff spells.
So far, I
Fireball.
only used 1 buff spell.
You do still have access
Yeah, but I
to a
said-
fireball, right? You have another 30
No.
slot somewhere.
I remember I casted a Scorching Ray at 3rd level on that first fight.
Yes, you did.
It was
Because I saw a threat, I was actually trying to do good threat prioritization, and it just wanted to bite me in the ass.
Okay, so longsword and a life drain from Moyle. 11 and 23.
Yeah, miss hit.
Okay, so 6 points of slashing to Moyle. And then we're going to do 2 longbow on Strogan from the guy in the back. 22 and 18.
22 will go through.
Okay, 3 points of damage. The other guy had to use his dash to get into your sight, so he doesn't get to do anything else this turn. Now it's Moyle's turn.
Alright, slap. Also, why does Magic XP change?
It didn't.
He had 4.
His max HP
He
is
had-
still 32. His current HP is 34, though, so apparently he has temp HP.
all these wolves have 11 health. Okay.
His token still had the 40 HP.
I see.
That's what caused the issue there.
Yes, and then once we updated it, then it fixed itself. I see what happened. I need to fix that token then.
Smack with Autumn Star.
Okay.
Swing.
So the 19 for 9 points first, and then the 22 for the rest of it. So he dies. He's gone. You replace his head with a pumpkin head briefly.
Neat. Then that's the end of his turn.
You know what else we forgot to do? Because I'm dumb. I forgot to roll initiative for the wolves.
I thought they were just going to use the direwolf one.
The direwolves are gone, so they don't get initiative. We have to
Oh,
roll
well.
initiative as a group when they're summoned. So let's do their turn now because technically they would have gone early. Actually, no, they wouldn't have because they have to come up in initiative order at the beginning of the round. So never mind. They get to go.
So what are the wolves?
So
do?
chance.
Yeah, now it's Chance's turn.
Yep.
The wolves rolled better than me. Dope. Oh, sorry.
I could either use my last scorching ray to try and clear out some of these zombies, or I could give Moyle access to a sword that would wipe these things out. But I think he's doing alright with them, so I'm going to be spending my last second level spell slot for a scorching ray.
Okay.
I'm trying to conserve.
Out of these zombies, which are the most wounded?
All of them have the exact same health. Actually, sorry, I take that back. The one directly south of Strollvan is the one that's most injured.
All right.
Everything else.
So last second level spell slot. Pink.
Cool. Scorching Ray has a 90-foot range or something like that, so you should be good at this. Easy. 14 damage is exactly its health pool. It's going to try and save from that. 14 plus 3, so 17 it needs to roll. It didn't, it dies. And then the other one's hit for 10 and 18 respectively. Cool. Sick. I dig it. Anything else you want to do right now?
Nope.
You want to move back?
Well, I'll move back.
Oh, do you want to move back? Okay. I'll move back.
Sounds good. Stroman,
Yes, sir.
you're up. Yes, God.
Yes,
Right,
Lord.
sir.
Yes,
Throw
Lord.
that, fall back.
Yes, my lord. Up we go. Zug zug.
Yes, my Lord.
What is
Big
it?
I like to-
Big number 3, my Lord.
I like to disengage as an action.
You can do so.
Actually, no, fuck that.
Oh.
You know what?
Do you think they can hit you? Is the question.
No, but I'm going to hit them with the green flaming blade first.
Sounds good. Which one are you?
Which one looked to hurt the most around me?
They all are at full health. None of them have been hit by you or attacked.
I would probably stab the skeleton and burn the zombie.
I mean, it doesn't spread to everything within 5 feet, or is it just one target?
I think it's one thing.
Ping it!
Hails fell. Peasant.
23.
Yeah, that'll hit. Ping the spell in chat so I can see it real quick. And that's a total of 16, so it's gonna die. And fire damage, the second creature, it's one other creature, so 1d8 plus spell attack modifier to the second one.
Green flame blade.
That one dies. Which one's getting the second burn?
One next to it on the right, nearest to the entrance, quote unquote.
The skeleton or the zombie? That one, okay. Cool. Go ahead and roll your d8 plus your intelligence. 7 points. Cool. 7 points. Nice.
So I'm gonna eat an attack of opportunity from 3 sources.
Mm-hmm.
Two of those, and for a zombie. Slams. 22, 12, 16.
Yeah, I'll take the 5.
Okay,
Actually, no, fuck that. I'm gonna shield.
never mind. Shielding has a reaction.
Yep.
And then you can just use that shielded AC to GTF the motherfucker. Oh.
Oh yeah.
That's 40 feet of movement. That is my turn.
So, every zombie ever.
Now all the zombies.
All of the zombies.
15.
They're about to fuck up a large line of wolves. Guys, this was not a good play.
30. You can actually
They're not
40.
attacking us.
You
20
wanna...
attack.
They're not the ones taking the damage.
This might be where we die.
We have 2 attacks here.
Oh, I hate that SCP.
SCP.
This is where we die.
Mm.
Unfamiliar.
You should have brought bombs.
We're underground. That would have been a terrible idea.
Oh, that's fair. We should have brought flaming shit.
I think we should have
What the fuck do you mean, Chance?
cast an
You set
earthquake.
off a bomb. You literally shot a bomb out your fucking fingertips. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it was
A
all
fireball isn't the same as like a mundane explosive.
It was
Not
all
It
like-
sets everything on fire and it burns everything. Yes, it does.
It was all
That'd
of
be
like a
more of
minute
a-
and a half before after you locked the door, and the Crypt Keeper was like rocking across the street, and then he hears this explosion come from inside the tomb, and he's like, they probably have it handled.
You severely don't. Okay, why are... never mind. It's useless. So, whenever I casted Pass Without a Trace, who broke... Did they notice us?
No.
Chance shot the fucking zombies with a scorpion and started combat. That wasn't what drew everything to you. I mean, the booming blade and
I
the
know,
fireball
but I
did
thought we
that.
were good. I thought we were gonna scout and stay... Never mind.
We weren't gonna be able to get past all of them. Like
What do you mean?
there was 6 of them in this room alone.
The
But-
first mob was 6 zombies walking around equidistant from each other.
Yeah, you don't think we could have sneaked past them, dog?
I don't think so.
Zombies are dumb, and we had Pass Without a Trace. The worst roll was an 18. I thought we were gonna
Just
stop
let it go. Just let it go.
Just exist. Breathe.
Let's take
You're gonna
that.
pop a blood vessel. Just let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Be like Elsa. Let it go.
Wait, why was there skeleton attacks there? There was only zombies that were within range.
No, there were zombie attacks. There's two zombie attacks for 7. 2 of them got to actually attack this turn against the wolves, but they didn't hit anything because they rolled 7s. So.
Okay. That was. I hate how the Roll20 fucking groups these things.
Yeah, the short swords from the skeletons were for attack of opportunity on Strowman. Okay, every wolf.
Do the wolves
Cool.
do the wolves have claw attacks?
No, they
they
have
bite
bites.
I'm just saying, something like a claw would have been better than something that only bites because of all the fungus shit.
Well, there's not much
Do
of
you-
that you can summon 8 of that has claws.
Do you want to play the Star Trek?
Do you want to take Conjure Animals? Because I'm pretty sure I gave it to you.
Excuse me for making us for stating a fucking
It's
opinion.
fine, it's fine. Relax. Decisions have been made. Wolves may or may not be poisoned. We'll see how it goes.
As long as they don't eat them, it's fine.
Sorry, my Roll20 shut down.
It's fine. We're working
In the midst of
Honestly,
me screaming to the void.
A valid strat would be to have the wolves take the dodge action.
You're not wrong.
It's not bad. It could also end up killing some of these zombies. But up to you.
Well, because like if they're acting as a wall, they're taking because the zombies can't cross their space.
Yeah.
There's a hole in the wall a little bit. That
Yeah,
some
but
things can run
that
through,
could like
Oh,
that can
handle
get
that.
plugged up,
Here's
and
what's
then
gonna
we'll
happen.
take a step here.
Here's what's gonna happen. This wolf right here that I'm moving, it's gonna take the dodge action, then it's gonna move right the fuck here.
Disadvantage to hit it from the op attack. Sounds good.
Correct. So if you would take that up attack, that'd be mighty keen. Thank you,
15.
please. I hate it. It hits and it dies. I know it just did that. 2
It's
blood
damage,
damage.
so, like,
So which one was that? Let me edit that myself.
Yeah.
9 hit.
Yeah, my suggestion is have them all dodge.
Can
Let him do his turn. Relax.
I'm sorry. I was just making sure. I'm sorry.
Yes. It is his
Okay,
turn now.
VG.
He's gonna take care of it.
VG, you do that wolf because it's not.
I got you.
I'm inputting it, but it's not accepting it.
I got it. It now has 9 HP. You're good.
This wolf is gonna attack the zombie across from it.
Which one?
Same with the wolf.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Actually, it'd be better just So this wolf is gonna attack the zombie across from it, and so is that wolf. So I'm just gonna go in these in order to make it easier.
Okay, nail it.
Okay. These are all at advantage, correct?
Yep. Pack tactics is
Lovely.
still.
1, 2. Advantage.
Let's both hit. So 5 piercing on the first one, and 4 piercing on the second one. And I need con saves from both, as I make strength saves for the zombies.
Absolutely.
These are slightly less high DC than the white was for the poison. Both still fail, so that's good. So they're both poisoned. They don't take any damage, but they're both poisoned.
Okay. That is disadvantage on checks and attack rolls, correct?
Yes.
Okay. The wolf right here, right there, is going to take the dodge action, as well as the wolf right here is going to take a dodge action as well.
Okay.
Moyle can take care of the zombie next to it.
So
This
Moyle's an
wolf,
it to you now.
yes.
So there's a them.
So that wolf is going to take an attack at the zombie across from it.
Okay. At advantage.
Absolutely.
Probably gonna hit because you only need an 8. It's a natural 20. I'll take it. Total of 15.
And then these two wolves will take the dodge.
Can't say first place.
Absolutely. Hiya.
Makes it. No poison.
Lovely. And did you okay, you marked those two as poison. Perfect. And then one's prone, that one's okay, so those two attack, that one's dodging, those two are dodging, that one attack, those two are those two are dodging.
So that's
Yes.
That's every wolf then.
Yes.
Cool. Skeletons. Every skeleton.
This is where the phalanx
30,
dies.
20. So 20.
With one more.
30, 40, 45, 50, 55. Dashing. 30,
Oh hey!
50, dashing.
Love that. Love that.
Love that for you. 20 feet, 50 feet dashing. So I got
Now
four skeletons
comes-
with attacks. Every other skeleton's probably going to dash and not be able to attack.
What are the skeletons? All wolves?
Yeah, they're all going to be hitting wolves. I'll do that in a minute. There's still more skeletons in the background I need to move.
Now I need to make the character decision. Do I stay or leave?
Should I stay?
Do I stay or do I go now?
30.
What'd you say?
Should we? Should I stay? Should I go?
I mean, it's a lot of things.
Yes, but we do have a job, so.
Yes, and I don't see any more zombies coming out of this area, at least.
We do have a job, but also a job isn't worth our lives.
If we fail now, they could spill out and harm the local populace, sir.
They can deal with that.
That would look bad on our adventuring party, sir.
We won't have an adventuring party left if we keep at this.
As you say, sir.
30, 30,
I
60. Post these ones. 60.
fuck VG.
Somebody in the background. Don't worry about it. Okay, 4 attacks. Skeletons, short swords. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think almost all of them are at disadvantage.
Okay.
Depending
yes,
what they're
that's right.
targeting.
No, one of them.
Like these two were dodging, these two were dodging, so that's
Sorry, one of them. 2 of them are not at disadvantage.
yeah.
Actually, one of them is at advantage because it's poisoned. I believe poison gives advantage on attacks. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just.
I
don't
don't.
think so.
I don't think it's advantage to hit you. I feel like it's not.
Yeah, it doesn't give us edge.
It's just disadvantage. Okay, cool. So 2 of them are not at advantage. Let me roll the whole fucking thing again because I want to deal with it. 101. So this one has disadvantage because that's the top one. It's attacking one of the other ones. This one is a normal roll because it's attacking the one that attacked the zombie, right next to it. And then the next one is at disadvantage because that one took the dodge action. The other one's at normal roll because that wolf attacked. Okay, so.
Okay. Which took the 6.
It's an 8 on
to
this
3.
wolf, which misses. And then
Okay.
16 on this one, because this one attacks. 16 to hit.
Okay.
And then 6 points of piercing. So we'll do that. And then this one attacked one that was taking dodge action. So he got a 7, so he missed entirely. And then a 20 for 3 points of piercing on the wolf that's poisoned. So. Okay.
I'm looking at all my abilities and fucking shit to see if there's anything I can do.
You're up.
I know. I'm.
Any wild shapes?
Any what?
Wild shapes that you want to do?
I couldn't hear the word that specifically.
Wild
that you said.
shape.
No, because my wild shape is the
Starbone.
right.
I mean, your wild shape now, it could become a big, meaty wall of hit points. It's up to you.
Why?
But also, is Tavanta. Fuck, dude. Hammering on special casting. I severely did not prepare the right spells today. I thought this was gonna go so much differently. VG,
Yes.
can Savanta make just like what does the situation look like, Savanta? Does this look like we have a chance?
No. I mean, frankly speaking, you're taking on, like right now, you're probably taking on 10 plus dudes with 2 lieutenants in the back who are about to draw longbows on you. The smart option, just that immediately comes to your mind, is to fucking hightail it, run, lock the door behind you, rest, and then come back. So,
And
with that in mind,
Savanta's an intelligent.
if you want to share that with the group, then the mechanics of this, quote unquote, would be if anyone who makes it to the staircase, meaning anyone who can make it up to, like, you have to go, essentially if it were Tavanta, he'd have to go like here and then up and around to this square here. If you can get up to the top of the staircase, you can leave combat and leave the dungeon. If everyone's out and gets to that point and doesn't fucking die or whatever, then you can leave the dungeon, come back later having rested. And I'll keep everyone, I'll delete the wolves and shit because those would have gone away. But I'll reposition the undead in this hallway, or in this dungeon in general, and we can do a second combat essentially, where you guys have rested and gotten more spell slots.
And now that we know what the fucking language,
yeah, it's completely possible, 100%.
and I would
Strategic retreat is always an option.
Savanta, like, he's not a dumb motherfucker. He's intelligent. He knows that this is not a fight we can win.
No, especially not. I mean, as it looks right now, it's dire, and there's yet more sounds coming down the tunnel. So,
right. Okay, Savanta, and do the accent. He basically relays that we need to go now, and that he will. What's the fastest thing I can turn into?
I don't know.
What's its cheetah? What's CR?
Let me find out. I feel like stag would probably be the fastest thing, but let me look it up real quick.
If you turn into stag,
lions
you
have
could,
a 50-foot run speed. Giant hyenas have a 50-foot run speed. Dire wolves have a 50-foot run speed.
God, I'm useless. Okay.
You can't fly yet, right? So you can't do that.
No, I can't fly.
You should turn into a seahorse and just flop around
Fuck you.
Camel has a 50-foot run speed.
Let's just turn into a fucking camel.
What's the highest level CR you can turn into? Is it half of your druid level?
It's I'm gonna do a level
half
5.
rounded down.
CR 1/2. So biggest I got is like warhorse, reef shark, giant goat, giant seahorse, crocodile, black bear, ape.
Well, the warhorse has a 60-foot.
Yeah,
warhorse is too slow. The black
And
bear
if you become a horse, people can mount you.
giant goat.
Yeah.
You could be a giant seahorse.
Giggity.
I'm not gonna be a giant seahorse.
Yeah, the warhorse is the fastest thing. You can go 60 feet with the warhorse, which means 120.
Okay, I can't hold my action to dash, can I?
You can, but you need to use an action to transform into the horse in the first place.
Fair enough.
So you could transform into the horse, get your bag of hit points, and then sprint and take one opportunity attack. And then, you can't sprint, quote unquote, but you can get one square away from where you need to be.
I can get decently far.
You can get to here if you wanted to.
So yeah, Tavanta calls for a full retreat. We need to GTFO. He'll keep transforming. Doesn't bring concentration on the wolves, right?
No.
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, no, I'm gonna leave the defensive line of wolves so y'all have some breathing room to GTFO, and then I'm out. I got kids, man. Fuck this.
So we're gonna do one up attack here with the skeleton.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't know it's a 16 to hit a warhorse.
Yeah, ouch. It
does 5
ouches
points.
real
It's probably not enough to kill the warhorse. Yeah, warhorse.
It ouches real good. Move the fuck up. I have kids. I'm not doing this. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
No, I completely understand this.
It's clopping of hooves as he runs up the stairs.
I was considering
Like,
the same thing, gonna be 100%.
I was gonna do this like a couple turns ago, but I was like, no, Tavanta's a good person. And then in the back of my mind, it's always been, he has fucking kids. He has a wife and children.
That's
Sorry.
That's how it works, man. Strategic
I did.
retreat. Ash.
He is gonna
And so bravely ran away.
she's gonna dash.
This whole session's gonna be a failed fight.
When mushrooms reared their ugly head, Tavanta turned his tail and fled.
She's gonna dash. Go up. Then turn over here. Op attacks.
One up attack.
Do you want to jump on my back real quick?
No, it costs half your movement to do that, I believe. Or at least, I think it costs like 5 feet or 10 feet or something like that.
Okay.
You see Tavanta hooking. Funny enough, the warhorse is like semi-translucent and has like fucking star patterns about it, and has horns, bull horns for some reason. We don't know.
What are you, a fucking Tauren?
There are a lot of wolves around here. And
When
they're gonna take
Minotaurs.
shots- They're gonna take shots at Moyle because he's wielding a flaming mace.
Mm-hmm.
One,
There's a
two,
battle
three,
in-
four.
Cool.
Okay. 10, 13, 18, and 6 to hit Moyle.
18 hits, and I'm gonna pop a charge of the fucking staff.
Oh, okay.
He takes two damage, and
You gain 10
I
HP.
yeah, it's
You know,
only two.
whenever you're
That's fine.
stressed
That's
and you
enough.
have stress,
So you have a total of 4. And he takes 2 damage. And you're just within 15 feet of him. So it works out. Alrighty. Now let me move the other whites real quick, because I don't know if that's going to become a problem or not.
It literally is just a line of wolves.
5, 60.
Honestly, I'd have them on their last turn, try and take as many zombies with them as I can. Make our job easy.
Hey, VG, after this session, you want to talk about a backup character?
I already have ideas for a backup. I just need to actually write them down.
How do you feel about dragons?
I mean, I like dragons. They're great.
I mean, there's dungeons.
There are dungeons and dragons in this game. Plenty of them.
Yeah.
What?
You know,
I
right?
haven't seen a single goddamn dragon.
No, because dragons right now would fucking murk you.
I mean, to be fair, I think we could take like a wormling. That's about it.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, wormlings for sure, but like maybe a young dragon. Anywho, Archmoil is next. You could also leave Moyle down here to fucking hold the line and then summon him later if you get away.
No.
He doesn't have to retreat with you.
Moyle, we're leaving! And Moyle's gonna do a funny. He's gonna run up over here, hoist Chance over his shoulder like a sack of potatoes, and bolt.
Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Just goes.
He has to take an opportunity attack.
Yeah, from the Zambo.
20 for 7. He's gonna take a slap to the back of the head before he goes.
Another charge.
Oh, sure.
Just gonna read them. I'm just gonna read.
Halves
No,
the
you-
3. He
you
takes
can't.
3.
You can't do it. You have to use your reaction to do it. You already used your reaction.
Oh, yeah,
Just
you're
gotta
right.
think.
So he just takes 7.
Yep, take 7. And Moyle
It's
is
a-
moving with Chance.
Yeah, runs over here, hefts Chance over his shoulder like a pack of potatoes, and just runs.
Okay. So
he
his,
moved-
he moved 10. If he dashes this turn, he has a total of 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
So if he's picking you up, he can only move at half movement because he's picking you up. That's how that works. Carrying another creature with you of your same size.
Yeah.
So you can go another 20 feet with him. Okay. Cool.
Oh, that's not a useful fucking spell.
And Chance's turn.
Because Chance wants to at least try and make our escape a bit easier. He's gonna try and take out a couple of these skeletons.
From the back of Moyle. Sure.
Nothing saying I can't, and
Nope.
nothing saying that by disadvantage either.
You're only grappled, not restrained. So.
Yep. Firebolt.
That'll 5 points damage. Okay.
Run, Chauvin, run.
Run, you
Gentlemen,
motherfucker.
do not run, sir.
And
Run, you dumb bitch.
question: do I have any idea if these undead would be able to see regardless of the light situation?
They seem to be able to.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep the aura up, so at least that lets us see clearly.
Just in case.
Run, you dumb
Well,
motherfucker.
the only one
Run.
who really needs it is gone. He out. Or he's almost out.
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna be out. Don't you fucking worry, you goddamn head.
Strovan's up next.
Is it really my turn?
It is.
Truly.
With a skeleton.
So we are running for real, right?
Yep.
Get fucking run, dude. What?
Run!
I mean, if
Hey,
you want
I
to
had
fight
to
the
make
Horde
sure.
by yourself, you can. I'm down to do it.
Go for it, brother.
Just in case you want to make a new character.
Smart person.
What if I live?
I sincerely doubt it. For many
I'm just saying.
reasons.
I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking. What if I live?
I mean,
You get a free level.
do you think you can take out 135 hit points worth of white before they kill you, and then also every other zombie and skeleton on the map?
I mean, hypothetically speaking.
Just fucking run, man.
Run!
we,
Forrest, run!
we got half an hour
Like-
left, bro. I can kill your character super fast if you want me to.
Like your lord has also said we're fucking leaving. So if that's gonna be what
No.
gets you, if that's gonna be what fucking motivates you.
No, you mistaken. You're not my lord. I say you're a lord, Chance. And I'm trying to make you into a proper lord, but I never say you're my lord.
Okay, a lord is saying get the fuck out. There.
Okay, fine.
A lord saying get the fuck out, and all of your superiors in regards to this expeditionary group, all saying get the fuck out.
Lowercase m.
Very well, sir.
You have to make sure you do the segmentation with the arrow. Because you can't go through the skeletons.
Misty Step.
Now you can go through the skeletons.
Then the dash as an action, that's 80-foot movement. Does that get me out of the stairs?
They should, yeah.
Changing my spells. Give me but a moment.
Alrighty. Zombie's gonna get up because it's free for him to do so. Okay, let's move these fuckers into positions here. It's gonna go there. So it's gonna start moving down here, I suppose. So go 40 feet this way. This one's gonna do the same thing. Guess this one will split off up top. 30, 35.
Can I upcast this spell?
Maybe.
Not that spell.
40.
Cannot. This is sad.
That's the touch range.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother moving the other ones because I'm just gonna have to move them again anyway. They're fine. Let's see if this has anything to do with anything. Because this could be a useful bit of information for you guys if it shows up. Oh, it definitely is. Okay. So you can see Chance as you're looking over your shoulder, and as everyone else is fucking dipping out. You can see fucking booking it around the corner. Very similar visage to what you've seen before, but the spectral form of a Drow woman who's rotten, rotten as fuck, draped in like a flowing black cloth with her hair like wildly out behind her, comes fucking screeching around the corner.
Is that a banshee?
There's a bench.
That's a banshee.
It's definitely a banshee.
Shit.
Oh yeah, fuck this place. I got kids.
Fuck this shit up. Fuck banshees.
I'm out of this bit. Oh god, it's its turn.
It's its turn.
Well, it used 80 feet of its movement to get to get up there, so
Oh,
it's fine.
oh.
That's all it can do.
So,
But it is
so
there.
wolf's turn.
It does reveal itself at the very least. There's
By the way, for the record, just on the breaking stealth thing, I didn't say that in a vacuum to go on my own with that. I directly asked, like, Ash, are we going loud now? And Ash was like, yeah.
Yep.
I'm
It was
mad
good.
at everything.
It's fine. Every wolf.
Yeah, they're
You
all
know
gonna.
this would happen.
they're all gonna take the dodge action, and they're going to fill like
It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's. Oh my God, there's so many. Okay, hold on. I know you just moved them, but I need you to move them one by one, because op attacks are a thing, and I'm gonna do it.
I can't see much anything anymore.
uh,
The light is funneled into in a specific way.
hold on. I will move them back to where they were.
Okay.
For the sake of brevity, this one probably.
There's a beam here, which
9 points was down there. These two were here. Okay, can you still see them?
Barely, yes, but yes.
So move them one at a time, and I will do op attacks when they have them. Okay, so that's one op attack for one skeleton.
Disadvantage.
Yes. Short sword disadvantage.
But
Natural one.
Honestly, it
Okay.
might have been better just to take disengage action and move.
Do you want to try and damage the skeleton a little bit before he takes off? Because it's natural one, so you get a reaction from the wolf.
it's
Actually,
also poison.
every wolf there gets a reaction, so 3 of them.
It doesn't matter.
It does, because these things don't heal between rests. If you're planning on coming
Alright.
back, then you can damage skeletons on the way out and then stay that way.
I'll do that. 1, 2, 3.
At advantage. Great pack tactics.
Going.
Thank God for advantage for that shit.
I big
That's fine.
thumb, stupid fucking small screen.
Moral of the story is 2 of the wolves use the reaction and that skeleton dies. This one doesn't have to use a
Okay.
reaction, so that one still has it just in case.
Then move this one down here.
Yep. Up attack from the zombie. Yeah, just from 1, because that's all I can reach it. It's 8, doesn't hit.
Disadvantage.
That's true. I do have to reroll. Could be a hit.
It missed anyway. It's good.
It's still an 8. Anyway, that's fine. Next wolf.
Like 2 natural 20s. I was gonna scream.
Okay, that one's gonna take 2. 1 from zombie. Disadvantage. It's 14 to hit.
No, that is exactly their AC.
Okay, take 3.
3 damage.
Short sword disadvantage. 13 is a miss. Okay, so that's those down. Next wolf.
It can't get in between like these two, right? Like it can't get past here, right?
It can. It's going to take more opportunity attacks if it does so. Unless you show me the exact path it's going.
2. And then through here that way.
No. It's going to be blocked here.
It's gonna be blocked here, so yeah, go right there.
Okay. So then that one takes 3 attacks. Short sword disadvantage. 20 for 3.
Wait, didn't that skeleton already have his attack? Oh no, there's this one.
Yep. And then 2 more zombies on top of that.
I'm sorry, their armor class is 13.
Yeah. So take 3, take 2. So take 5 total on that one. And then the last one, if their armor class is 13, then the last one, this one is dead.
That one's dead.
Yeah. The last
Okay.
one that hit it was a 13 for 7.
Okay.
So that's dead. That's dead and gone.
No, not that one. That one.
The one with 5. This one takes a total of 5 from everything. So I will go ahead and mark that down.
It can't move. It can't move into that space.
It can now that the other one's dead, yes. That'll work.
Then this one right here.
That's 1 up attack from a skeleton.
I'm sorry, but I have to give as much as this is annoying. I need to make sure that these motherfuckers get out of here.
Yep. I need to see how many pieces of your wall I knock out beforehand. That's 2. 1 from skeleton.
The rest are in the those 2 down there that are already poisoned are probably gonna die.
The question: could that wolf here have gotten here on its movement?
I don't think so.
Probably.
I'm asking because there's a hole in the wall right here that they can just go through.
It was at this location here. Right. That was one, or was it this one right here?
It was this one.
It's the fourth wolf you were. That was the one that took
I don't know,
3,
but-
right?
I don't know.
That's the one that took 3.
I think
so.
so.
It was here. It would have been here. Yeah, it's 35. It should be fine.
Okay. What about that one?
Yeah.
Because I think you can cross your friendlies, right?
He would take one more op attack if he did. It also, well, yeah, he's taking that one took. I don't know. Well, just fucking leave it alone. Just leave them where they are. Once they stop moving, their turn is done. Let's just make
Fair,
it simple as
fair.
possible.
Fair. I was just trying to see if we could plug up that one hole.
Nah. Well, if you want to, you can use the other two, but that's fine. Okay, so that zombie missed. It's fine. That
If
was
the
one
other
missing.
two even
Next.
survive.
Next wolf.
This wolf will go here.
That's gonna take 3.
There's no way it could take less.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So natural 20 for 4, and then 21 for 7, which should knock out the rest of its hit points. So that was
Yeah, it's
Where's
gone.
that nat 20 at? There was
It's
no nat
fucking-
20.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was a 7. Never mind. That was it's disadvantage, not advantage. So it's just 7 points of bludgeoning, which means it's still alive technically until this happens, and the banshee smacks it in the face with corrupting touch. Or not. It misses. It's alive on. It's alive on 4 HP.
1.
Or sorry, 1 HP.
It's a lot. It lives.
Sick.
Okay, and all of those just top attack, including the banshee. So I'd only, if I do this, that means I only get 1
You get
op
2.
attack from the.
You get 2.
Oh yeah. I'll
This one
get
here.
to
This one
Yeah. So that, and then around to about right here.
7 and 10.
And-
Both miss. Cool. So that's
So the
that's
only
that.
The only 2 skeletons that can, like, carve through that wall right now are trapped in it. So, run.
1/4 run.
Can I still Archer Bolt? No, that takes up my wild shape. Never mind. Nope, I'm done.
Cannot still.
Yeah, this would be the time. Oh, hey, I found your other wolf. I found your hidden wolf.
Yeah, that's that's the one that's holding initiative for everybody. He's a friend. All right. Basically, the skeletons are just going to attack wolves. So at this point, between now and the end of the thing, only the whites are going to go. So that could be an issue. So I'm just going to skip ahead to the whites' turn. Tavanta and Ash are gone now. You guys are booking it. You're out.
Mm-hmm.
So that leaves
I just
that leaves whatever whites are left.
Darkness
Ones that-
remains.
The ones that can get into
Ghost Wolf. It'd be such a shame if
It
I.
doesn't need it because you're lighting up the fucking way, so that's fine. I'm just gonna move this one into place.
I thought you said they were okay. I had the impression that their vision was fine regardless of the light because they're undead.
You said the zombies.
They have a certain amount of dark vision, but you are a beacon of light in the tunnel, so they can still see you.
Yeah.
And they can all shoot at you guys. Every single one of them.
Hey,
Oh
man.
no.
It's 1 death versus 4.
Yeah.
This is also a Lord's death.
Oh, nice. Roll a d4 chance.
Why is Chance dying?
Okay. So 4 of these attacks will be against wolves. And that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's 12 attacks total. So there's 8 more attacks that are going to go for Moil first and then Chance after that.
All right.
I'm not going to worry about trying to damage the walls. I'm just going to roll the ones that are going for Moil. So... normal
They
rolls,
don't-
I don't think they have disadvantage for any reason. No, they don't. First one, 6. Second one, 11. third one 11, fourth one 15. Does that hit?
All
AC
those
17?
miss.
His AC 17, right?
His AC 18.
18. Miss. Last one hits. 10 points of piercing to Moyle.
Pop the charge. I get more. My tip HP doesn't stack, but it still makes you go from.
Your turn yet, has it?
Nope.
No,
You popped the skeleton.
it's
Okay, you're good. So go ahead and pop the charge. Grab your temp HP and stuff.
Yeah, so I go from 2 to 7.
Yeah, and Moyle takes 5. And then the last one's on Moyle. 23 for 5.
Me and Moyle have the same HP.
Sick. Twinsies. I love it. Alrighty.
You guys should probably fuck off now.
Yeah.
Just a suggestion.
I'm gonna
from
let
your
it.
pal.
I'm also just a heads up. I'm gonna let it go for this time, but temp HP does not stack. Temp
I know
HP
it doesn't
is
stack. I know it
equals-
doesn't. I even said that. That's why I dropped it down to 7, where it would have been 9 otherwise.
Right. So just heads up, in case anyone was wondering.
Yeah, no. I was keeping the books right.
Anything. Okay, Moyle has got 40 feet of movement he can use. Or sorry.
Yep, dashing. 60
feet of movement. No, wait. No. What the fuck am I saying? He's got 30 feet of movement because dashing 60 halved is 30. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Chance.
Gonna get out and run the rest of the way I can as well.
You should be able to. So you're leaving Moyle behind, basically.
No, I'm gonna be at the door. I am not leaving him behind if I can help it.
Okay.
You can blink him out of existence and then blink him back in. He's dispensable. Fucking right.
I'm gonna move 30 feet. Then I'm gonna use my action to dismiss him.
Okay, that works. Do me a favor and look up if I made the distinction what happened to his equipment when you dismiss him.
Oh god.
Zombies are gonna go. They're gonna do zombie things. The Banshee's gonna go. So the Banshee's gonna fucking
I'm checking.
50 foot.
Unfortunately, it just falls to the ground.
We can get it later. It's fine.
So it's 50. If Moyle's, are you gonna dismiss him still?
No.
Okay, so he's staying right there, which means the Banshee's gonna engage with him, but she can't do anything. Every wolf. So this is your chance to deal extra damage to the skeletons and the zombies if you want to.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll, I believe, 7 attacks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 6 total.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the wolves
lovely.
is trapped in the back corner, can't do anything.
Okay. I am going to just roll 6 of
those,
these.
By the way, 2 of those are normal rolls, not with advantage.
6. Understood. So, I'm gonna just roll the normal rolls first. So
Let's go in order real quick. So this one's gonna go first, then this one.
I can't see which ones you're talking about.
Okay. I'm pinging it in on the map for people who can see. I'm gonna just for the order of operations here. It's gonna go in this zigzag line and then these 2 in the back, like the last ones.
Okay.
So the 11
Just
misses.
Okay.
The 21 hits for 6, which can kill 1 skeleton. So let's do that. Third one.
Okay. Is this at advantage?
Not an advantage.
It's not at advantage. Okay.
Also, the other
Bam.
2 were also rolled not at advantage, so I don't know.
It's fine.
Okay, fine, whatever. Let's keep it rolling. 15 for 5. Yes, that does hit something.
Okay. Next one, at advantage or not?
Why do I keep getting calls in West
No.
Virginia? Fuck off!
Because they want to share their mountain mama with you. That's a natural 1, so that wolf's going to die. I'm just going to kill it.
Okay.
It's going to take 4 op attacks. Something's going to hit the wolf and kill it. It has 1 HP left.
Cool. That's fine with me.
2 more.
Next,
2 more at advantage.
are these at? Okay. Bam.
12 misses, 19 hits. Or, yes. Oh, sorry. 16 hits, 19 hits, yes. 6 and 6, 12 is enough to take out 1 skeleton.
That's fine with me.
Everyone's kind of roboting for me.
Move it about.
Well, I can hear everyone just fine, so I think it's you, Bubba.
Reset. Every skeleton gets to go, and they just exist and do things. The whites get to go. They can't really do much because there's a wall in the way. Moil.
Run, bitch, run.
Why am I paying? Oh, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna do the smart thing because I think
Test it.
you're here. I hear you. Oh, you go. All right. I'm gonna do the smart thing just as a preemptively. I think what he's going to do is disengage as an action and then run Moyle up to Chance. So that's what I'm presuming is going to happen. We'll see in a second.
Please don't fucking die.
If he doesn't disengage and Moyle gets slapped by the Banshee as a reaction, then he could drop his equipment on the stairs.
Please, I should have called for retreat earlier, but I was like, no, I don't want to abandon them.
Okay.
Yes, it's also Vanta's fault.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you want to disengage with Moyle and run away from the Banshee, yes?
Yeah, because I think we can all get. That means we can both get out of here.
Yes. Okay. Combat over. Good.
Like Chance holds the door open for like a split second while everyone's trying to shove it out of the way, trying to shove it close and won't get out.
So, beating a hasty retreat, you manage to leave the tomb. The Banshee, hot on your tails, by the way. It does not take long for her to catch up to you, but you manage to shut the door in her face, and she doesn't come out to get you. Lock it, padlock, and you're like, oh fuck. And no one lost any equipment or their life, which is fantastic.
Just Tabata just like collapses as a warhorse, just panting.
I did shift.
I tried to offer Savanta a sugar cube while he's in the horse shape.
I will headbutt you with my horn. I am not lying.
Chance will check Moyle over for any fungal, if any of the fungus got in his wounds.
In Moyle's wounds?
Yeah.
I mean, no, he's fine.
It's entirely superficial. It's just the fact that Chance actually gives a fuck.
Sure.
Aww.
No chance has it hard.
Okay, it doesn't seem like you have any issues.
Holy fuck.
I do say, sir, it might have been reckless to go in there guns blazing, sir.
Horse noises.
I'm
slowly
just going to look at Strovan.
To be fair, I bet
I want it to be made clear, Strovan, to not misconstrue or misunderstand. I directly asked if we were going to go loud. I asked Ash when we were sneaking in and we saw there were 6 zombies in our path. That's sneaking. And you know what answer I got? Yes. So before anyone starts laying blame, I made certain to at least check.
Very good, sir.
Tabata just shifts back slowly. You can hear the bones creaking, popping, and all that fun, disgusting shit.
Ew. Creaky
And-
bitch.
You try shifting into a fucking horse.
I can, but then that would make me a fucking furry, and I don't want to be that way.
Damn.
Chance will kind of start one by one, kind of like pulling the arrows out.
you want to help with that, or?
Just like Tavanta just fucks off towards like a wall and just sits and just breathes heavily. Just like
I'm good. See to yourself. Did you get hurt at all?
No.
What about you, Strovan? I saw you got hit a few times. How bad? Jay?
Flesh wound, sir. As one of his arm looks like he's about to be ripped off.
That does not look like a flesh wound.
Don't you have healing magic?
Yes, sir. I was making sure none of you needed it before I tried to use it on myself, sir.
Well, Moyle could use it.
I contemplate using the divine magic on Eidolon, sir. I just still have a hard time wrapping my head around that, sir.
He can still be healed by the magic. In fact, that's the only way he can be healed.
Okay, cure wounds on him. Yes, I
Yeah,
actually have cure wound spells.
Yeah, you waste your spell slots. I'm good.
We're also gonna use them on.
Ignore the just eight healing.
Oh, not the 6?
Yeah, ignore the dueling and fire.
Then why is there 8 and a 6 healing? The 8.
For some reason, it didn't differentiate, and it's make me roll that. No,
Remember to undo
I
your
need to
bless.
fucking recheck my goddamn macros.
Bless is probably fucking gone.
Well, yeah.
I
And
was
plus,
like
I thought we
saying-
are gonna, take a long rest because if not, they don't get any fucking spell back.
Yeah, and also like that's why I suggested heal Moyle, because Chance can recover with just some rest and some medicine. He physically cannot heal by normal means. He needs Moyle needs magical healing to heal at all.
Well, how much more does he need?
He's at about half.
I'll give him another one.
Basically, on a scale of 1 to 32, he's at 15.
That's very specific.
Alright.
Okay. This
There you
spell, this spell, this spell, this spell, and this spell.
More?
If you don't mind. I'm just expecting her to just burn all the spells. I'm just going to take a long rest, and the fleshies will heal back up.
Most likely, but it is what we chose.
It's just the fact that Moyle is basically a fucking construct.
15 there.
And that taps him off.
Sick.
Just gonna. Luckily, I had 1 second level and 4 first levels left.
What is the ABI evolution? What's its cost?
2. Can only take it a certain number of times though.
Yeah, but
And
I
I'm
remember that I can.
You can switch what it changes on a long rest if you want to.
I can also just give him a different evolution on a long rest.
Also that.
I'm preparing good berry for the first time in this campaign.
I'm actually going to get rid of.
It's a free 1 point heal. That's good in case somebody goes down.
Okay, hold on a sec. Paladin, half a level plus their charisma modifier.
It's just for keeping people alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to burn, I mean, you could burn all of them for a shit ton of good berries, and then they'll still be good by the time you finish your 8-hour rest. If you want to.
I mean, yeah, it'll be like 20. How long do they last?
24 hours. But
Oh, so I
if
can
you're taking a long rest for 8 hours and then go, then you have plenty of time.
Yeah, I could just have a bunch of prepare. Hold on, my dad's calling.
Well, regardless, long rest will be had, so go ahead and do that. And then once that's done, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end the session here, and we will pick that up next week.
I'm going to change out the ABI for a proficiency so that way he can actually fucking use his mace properly.
Okay. Sounds good.
Because like his 17 AC is gonna be, I think it'll be fine.
Probably. Time will tell. But yeah, we're gonna end it here. The party has tasted defeat for the first time in their journey, but defeat.
That is not the first time we've tasted defeat.
Well, kind of a little bit.
Well, remember the first session when Fish Guy died?
The first where you've been routed entirely. The other times, either something got away from you, or only one of you died, but you still managed to fend them off. So, either way.
Okay, I'm back.
So we're gonna end the session here. I've already fucking reset the map so that the zombies and shit are all over the place again. And then when we come back next week or whenever we play next, it'll be same map, new positions for enemies, and then we'll see what else happens. Now that you know kind of what's going on here. And yeah, there you go. Just make sure to take your long rest and reset all your shit, and then we will pick this up again next week. Bye.
And there was much rejoicing.
And there was much rejoicing.